Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
Yeah. Daniel Davis is here with us today for number 74, I guess. This
74
is
74 casts. Yes, we're 2 years in and
yeah,
having a blast, man. It's a good time.
West Texas Exiles.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Yeah?
This is like my Saturday because I just gigged all weekend.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm all screwed up.
Performer schedule.
Yeah.
My favorite days to go out are like tonight. Like Mondays,
Absolutely.
Tuesdays are always great. Dude, Tuesdays are really awesome, man. Like,
Yeah.
they have like so many things. That's cool, man. So
Yeah.
you're enjoying it. You got your
Yep.
got your brown
Got
paper
my
bag.
tall
We
boy.
appreciate that. Dude.
Living it up.
I mean, I personally.
I've seen a
don't
podcast or
partake.
two. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you
like-
seen some?
Yeah, I watch
Or,
a lot.
or
I watch a lot of
podcasts.
podcasts.
Have you seen any of
I
ours?
have, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Who?
man.
Which guests like have you seen?
I was
of
listening
ours?
to Dave Share. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
that clip went crazy, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's still going, dude.
That's
It's
great.
still going.
He was really fun to talk to from like a guitar player's perspective, and
I like him.
yeah.
He reminds me of like a history professor or something. You know what I mean? Like he could just teach you anything and make it sound good.
Yeah. Well, and he's like, dude, for
He's
a
smart,
guy that's
too.
doing as much dope shit as he is, he's like super humble and
Yeah.
super just like cool. Like you can have like conversation. Like obviously, like yeah, you saw the clip. But that was a fun episode for sure because. You know, anytime you can come in and like absorb the knowledge of
Yeah.
somebody like that, bro, you know, you're like,
He's got so many fun stories to share and all that fun stuff. It was also nice to have on because you know a lot of the time we get people who are like either first podcast and like they're very energetic, they talk really quick, and like there's a little bit too much bombastic energy.
Sure.
But he valued every word he said, delivered it well, was a great listener. And
There's a
like,
rhythm in
he knew how to do the podcasting side
Absolutely.
of things. So
yeah.
very nice.
Well, and he had interesting things to say, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
absolutely.
I'm sure I've got some interesting things to
I
say,
bet I
brother.
do. I bet I do. Yeah.
Y'all are doing some interesting stuff.
Yeah, man, we're playing a lot.
Yeah.
Got residency at Saxon
Okay.
on Mondays, and
Nice.
again, Monday
Yeah.
is a great night to go out.
Yeah.
and it's at 6 p.m. It's
Which
like,
is, yeah.
we're done, and
That's-
there's still daylight outside.
Mhm. Yeah. You're like, especially this time of year, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
great, and in the studio, on the road, doing all of it all the time.
How long have y'all been a band?
It's been 4 years officially.
Yeah.
I think that was in May, but it's kind of started in 2020 really, but just real loosely. We didn't know what we were doing. Just a little trio
Yeah.
with me and Marco Gutierrez and Trinidad Leal, and we were just playing at little crappy bars, like biker bars out in the hill country, and I was just getting these random gigs, and yeah.
And then just kind
And
of,
we just kept going and started recording and met our other bandmates.
That's the secret, right?
Yeah, we didn't
just
mean to.
keep going.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
And then like, so as it took shape, I mean, like y'all's sound, I mean, like, is it something that you feel like it was very well established from the start, or is it something that's come along over time?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was established at all at the start. We we vibed with each other personally and musically, and so
The chemistry was good.
yeah, and then we would learn each other's songs and listen to their influences and songs that they like, and just I don't know, we just kind of, I mean, just like any good relationship, like compromised a little bit and just kind of learned together.
Listen.
So, yes, and listen.
Listening.
Yes.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Listening.
That's something I feel like every musician like that's the tell of a musician that's been around the block a little bit more. It's not someone that's focused on doing the best that they can do, but
Yeah.
actively listening to the other people that they're playing with in order to try and prop them up better.
Yes.
I think that's just the tell, really.
If you can't hear what's going on, like what parts are you doing that like could like affect that? It's like turn the keyboard up in your mix. Everybody.
Yeah. Well, dude, and people don't understand if you're like that, especially if you're not people that aren't a musician, just how important chemistry is
Yeah.
with people that you're creating,
Yeah.
music with.
Absolutely. It's more about the hang
Yeah.
than it is technical ability.
We've talked about this so
I
much.
keep telling you.
Yeah.
I literally told him tonight that
Yeah.
about.
Dude,
I'm not gonna stop pressing it.
it's true. Well, I mean,
Mark, you hear me, Mark? Mark, tell your son.
90 minutes on the stage and then like 15 hours in the van, you know,
Yeah.
like you're going to spend
Tour
more time
life.
just with them with no instruments. And so
Yeah,
you gotta pick good people and choose to be around good ones.
yeah. Which, you know, it's hard because there's a lot of people out here, and just to find a group like the chemistry, and then the ability to like buy into the bigger concept of the
Yeah.
thing versus
Oh,
your
yeah.
own personal agendas.
For sure.
You know, which, yeah, because that's like the whole thing. Yeah, it's
That's the difference between like a gun for hire player, which that's fun to do. I do that as well, but like I don't care about like I mean I want the show to be good with whoever I'm playing with, but
Yeah.
like I don't care about the bottom line or whatever. I'm just getting my cut. But
Yeah,
for
you don't have like the long haul look at it.
No,
Of
not
like
at all.
what I put in tonight is going to be a good job, but I'm not invested in like the outcome of whatever this thing is going to build to be.
yeah, for sure.
well, the process is the part that it's like people get invested in the outcomes of the things they're doing. It's like just live in the part that you're doing it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, for
because
sure.
ultimately, and if you forget about some people are so in the, like over in the future somewhere, it's like no, you forgot to
Yeah.
be here while you're doing the thing.
Oh man, yeah, I'm guilty of that.
I mean, it's mainly, I don't know if I still have the tape somewhere from an old stand-up set where it was football season was starting, and I had this joke that was like an NFL joke. So it's
Yeah.
like, it was coming into the time of year where the joke was topical again to be,
Yeah,
it would work more. And I just started saying something about like, football season's coming up here, but it's football season by that point had already started, and I'm like, and then I
autopilot,
and then, but almost like one of the tricks I found with comedy is if you acknowledge, as opposed to like pretending something doesn't happen, just acknowledge a fuck up.
Yeah.
Like I'm mailing it in, aren't I? Like, and then give them the freedom to be like, okay,
yeah,
it's
you
not,
could save yourself some awkwardness, you know, if you just own it.
Yeah.
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 That's something like Louis is one of my favorite comedians of all time.
I need to watch his. I watched a little bit of it.
yeah, the new
It looks
special
fun.
just
Have you
came
seen
out.
it?
New
I
one,
haven't either.
yeah,
I've seen like a part of it where he's talking about putting his dad in a home.
Oh yeah.
Well, put him there because he can't stop. He's too old to stop us.
That's great.
Well, his setups are just like
Oh man.
he'll tell like a fake thing of like a woman came up to me earlier and she was telling me about Jesus. She didn't realize I just wanted to talk about it. Just fully like copying the audience of like this is a setup. Like we're just going into this topic.
Yeah.
You guys are on board already.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. I just remember, I can't remember what special it was, but he just reads out of the Bible, and just him standing up there with an open Bible, just like everybody in the room was dying.
Yeah.
But I mean, at home, I was just, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, he's
Oh,
great.
dude.
I love
Just
dude,
reading
Louis-
it verbatim, and it was
Yeah.
funny. It was very
I
funny.
mean, ultimately, that's where timing and your personal kind of voice and that's why I'm telling you this fucking Mitch Hedberg kid, dude. God damn it.
What's
God damn it. What is his name? We shouldn't
he's-
even give
he's
him.
funny, man. But like,
No, but it's like I was having this
it's
conversation.
such a weird. You'd have to overcome that every single time
It's
you
like,
go on and be like,
this
yeah,
is,
I know.
This
I
is
know.
my thing. I fucking love Mitch Hedberg, bro. Like I absolutely fucking love him, dude.
Yep.
Like he's one of my favorites ever. We don't need somebody's like, well, it's like Mitch Hedberg's not here anymore. So it's like, there will only ever be one Mitch Hedberg. So,
Right.
and it's not even that I'm sure his jokes are his own jokes,
Right.
but it's the rhythm, right? It's that,
Sure.
it's like it doesn't necessarily matter how you do this.
Right.
When you find the trick of the person, like, cause that was his delivery, right?
Yeah.
His cadence is very, like rhythm, and I didn't understand how rhythm played into comedy for like 2 years after,
Yeah.
until I and then I was like working with his headliner, Jade Esteban Estrada. Shout out. He, one man show, dude. Very gay, but the best guy ever. I
What a
love him
great
to
gay
death. I
name.
love him to death.
That's a fantastic
Jade
game, yeah.
Esteban. I ran into a flight to New York. I was like, you motherfucker. Oh shit, we went fucking to the comedy club after we got there. It was fucking great. But no, but he was like talking about rhythm in his set one time on a road gig. I went to do a road gig in like Corpus with him, and it was like the first time somebody said rhythm with comedy, and I was like, huh. But it's like there is very much that you know, the way that's the delivery. And I think that's a lot of with Louis, what you're saying. He can deliver the vibe. It's just going to be the
it's
way
great.
in which he delivers it.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's why that Mitch Hedberg kid, I don't even know what his name is. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think from what I've seen of him, like he has been funny. Like I think he's a good writer,
really good writer.
But like you're saying, it's just one of those things that every single time you go on a stage and you deliver it that way, because of how prolific Mitch was, it's you have to overcome it every time. It's like a guitar player going on stage with a Frankenstrat, like an Eddie Van Halen guitar.
Yeah.
Audience is immediately gonna be like, oh well, he's gonna play
Or just
like Van
rocking
Halen,
like the
right?
Hitler stash. I mean, like what? What?
Yeah.
You know, it's
It's like, oh,
that
it's
gets so old.
it's Chaplin, man.
It's, I mean, yeah. It's, to me, like, I saw this other dude at a comedy club here in town a little while back, and I'm like, I was just watching a set, and I was like, this guy loves Nate Bargatze. This guy loves Nate Bargatze.
He hasn't cursed once.
No, just the
You could tell.
Yeah,
They
the
studied
rhythm.
it. Yeah.
The inflections, the kind of like the craftsmanship elements of a person. You know, if you're kind of taking that essence away from them and using it, you're
Yeah,
not stealing a joke. You're like
I know.
stealing a whole.
The actual act itself.
Yeah, you're stealing
You
like
gotta-
an energy almost.
You got to leave space for obviously like originality, but like nuance from be inspired by it. But I mean,
Yeah.
people do that in music too.
It should be an amalgamation, though. You should be
Yeah.
like, let this be a component.
where somebody could be like, I could obviously see where what you're influenced by, but it's
Yeah.
not so close that it's like,
Yeah.
are you? Is this a shtick? You
Yeah,
know?
well, and different comedians will show you like little different craft things, right? That you could do. You could take that in a different way for something else.
Yeah.
And so in that way, you're kind of taking something, but it's like the craftsmanship elements are at play for all in terms of, how you utilize, because stand up is the art of like creating the whole story and the picture for all. You're just one person creating all of that. So yeah, you have to kind of, the craftsmanship is what gives it the life to.
Yeah, for sure.
And the same with a good song, I think, too.
Yeah.
And like writing a good joke, and I think writing a good song, I would imagine you would agree,
Yeah.
has to do a lot with like, cut the fat off of this and really get to the core of the idea.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, it takes me forever a lot of time. I've been with the band, I'm learning to, they're like, hey, we're paying for the studio today and we're finishing this song. And it's like, oh my God, I wanted 3 more years to work on it, But
Well,
it's trimming the fat, it's moving this here, moving that there, and it's like, oh, that works.
It's also making the acceptance that nothing creatively is ever done necessarily.
Well,
like
yeah.
there's always more work to be done. It's just when you decide that you can step away from it and move on to the next thing.
You're just abandoning projects. I heard my bass player Eric say that. It's like, well, that's when we're abandoning this project because it's never done, but you gotta call it. It's something.
Ralphie May said a joke is never done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a documentary actually about him coming out.
That would make sense. He was a legend in his own right.
Yeah,
Man.
you knew he was going to die too. You're like, man, this guy can't keep this up, bro.
Yeah. Both him and Patrice kind of had that in a way. Not to the like Patrice, not to that same extreme as Ralphie's, health problems, but also same thing with kind of Farley. Like you could see it coming, but it still sucks.
Yeah.
Still sucks every time.
It's one of those things that like, for me, like I stopped drinking like 4 years ago, and it was just a matter of just like I got to make a better I got to take a better route here with all this for me, because I'm like I can't do the things I want to do and live this life. I go too hard in the paint, dog.
Yeah. Well, and the environment
problem.
you're in,
Austin
the amount of
is-
downtime. Well, yeah, I'm just like talking about in the clubs and
Sure.
like
But Austin
when you're
too,
working
specifically,
Oh, yeah,
there's like
yeah.
always an excuse to party here,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Always.
absolutely. It's crazy, and you got to be careful of that.
You really
stuff.
do. Yeah.
Because like why I think about that with music. It's like it'd be awful to let something so stupid as like and typical,
Yeah.
take me down, like that would.
What's
suck.
crazy is that everybody, you could see, that everyone's heard like so many stories of time and again of different people blowing it up, and yet they'll still fall victim. It's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
because it's like that lifestyle just lends itself, and that's also, one thing for me, dude, that's been very hard. I realized this is that like since I stopped drinking, going back into the comedy clubs has been hard. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Feel a little raw.
because I don't. It's the thing that made it all kind of like the mechanisms of it all like go for me.
For sure.
So when I took it out, it's like I'm just here to do comedy, and it's like I love musicians, man, because musicians tend to be cooler. I find in my experience because I've been
Nicer
around a
to
lot
hang
of
around
comedians and a lot of
usually.
musicians.
Yeah.
for
Comedians aren't necessarily known for
Some
being
are cool.
the
Some are
most
cool.
sensitive
Some are cool as
people.
shit. Brian Regan, dope. That guy is I love. Angel.
makes sense.
He's an angel human being.
I believe that.
And anyone that ever says differently, I want to have a word because Brian Regan, I will say to the. And then there's some that are kind of in the middle. You know, they're not necessarily nice, but they're not dicks either.
Yeah.
And then there's some that are straight up fucking dicks.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I guess it's probably that's in music too, but I'd be curious to see like how comedians like because y'all they're on lineups, you know, back to back, whatever, seeing each other at all these different clubs all the time. Like, are they helping each other or are they like gunning for whatever's next? You know,
And usually, like
we'll take
that,
it from-
that asshole behavior in both music and comedy, it always gets derived from the ego element of it, of thinking either you're better or you deserve this thing more than whoever you're going on stage with. Or
and the real root of it comes down from the deep, scared, terrified place of every comedian that's saying, like, "I'm not funny. You're not funny," because every comedian has that.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Every single fucking one.
Anybody who like needs to
Every
be
artist
up on
has
stage
that,
in front
probably.
of people has got issues. You know what I mean? It's a weird.
My
thing.
mom didn't give me no hug.
Yeah, Dan Harmon talks about it. He a writer for like Community and Rick and Morty and stuff. He talks about it as almost like having a disease of like it's cathartic to speak into a microphone when you have this disease of needing to like express your ideas and your thoughts.
Well, I feel like this. I'll say this. I think at least the stage is like a pretty healthy place to get it out.
It is.
At least it's not on social media or on or
hopefully
whatever.
not. Yeah.
Because there's other places to get it out that aren't as healthy.
God,
I
know.
I feel like that's for me.
Yeah.
Like, because some people will come into interactions, and they'll really need to like be the star of that interaction, and you're like, okay, this person clearly they don't get their rocks off enough,
Right.
to get that to be able to be like not needing that.
Absolutely.
Feeling that
They
need.
just take it from everybody everywhere.
Well, there's that Bo Burnham, the song Art is Dead, where he's like specifically talking about it's like there's that one kid, everybody has grown up with them, everybody knows they've met this kid that is always this little attention attractor that wants all eyes on him at all times. As I was at the park with my dog yesterday, and like there were a group of kids, and there was this one kid that was all like, guys, look at me, look at this, look at that. I'm gonna jump over this thing, and it's like very clearly being able to see like, oh, this person is like they have that need to be watched, to be observed, to be a spectacle in some sort.
I don't
of
know what
ways.
it was for me, but like I remember like as like in middle school, I went to church camp, and it was like I would get on the bus at church camp, and it was from Billy Madison. No yelling on the bus. Just yelling at everybody, just getting kids laughing. I've always like loved just making people laugh. To me, that's been like the thing but also making people feel too.
Yeah.
I think because that's a big thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think I might have been that kid at the park you were talking about, like possibly at some point. But like when I found music, like I've always been like the jokester and whatever. I'm the comedian of the band, although I'm not a comedian at all, but just always joking around. But finding music,
Everybody's a comedian.
I know, right? But my friends say I'm funny.
I've been thinking about trying stand-up. Shut the fuck up!
Dude.
Go to a couple open mics
I don't
and come back
care.
to me.
I got cornered by somebody the other night, and he was just rapid fire telling me jokes. Didn't even tell me his name or whatever. Just walked up to the
Stop
table.
bidding at me, bro.
Dude.
Don't bid at me, dog.
It's like, stop. Read the room.
Are you bidding at me right now, bro?
Yeah. Don't bid me.
No. Actually, if you're good at it, you can bid at somebody and they don't even realize you're doing it.
Talk about timing.
Because you can make
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I run through a couple jokes. I've got some notes. I want to write down something if it makes me laugh. You know what I mean? But like, and I'll run it by my band, but I'll wait until like the perfect time. Even if it's like hours.
Yeah.
like in the van, but it's just fun, and it's wordplay, and that's like songwriting. There's some crossover there.
Yeah. And I also think that, like, I was talking about this too with like the interplay with the audience as a like in a band from a standpoint of a band, the in between song banter, like I think it's like I love bands that it's like they keep kind of like a conversation going throughout the course of the show with the audience in a sense, like so it's like there's a connection past just the music you're playing. You're kind of and you're talking to the audience as if you're talking to like a friend. You're not talking to them, you know. So it's
yeah, it's great. I definitely wing that and will you know some swings,
well, and sometimes you have
misses.
something hit you and the timing's right and it's like boom.
I'm way better in the moment, you know what I mean? Like I also just am bad at writing stuff down, but like it's fun. It's fun to be off the cuff and just kind of take what just happened and you know say something funny. Yeah, it's a nice break, and it's just so somebody can tune their guitar. Usually. Right,
exactly. But it's like
is he done?
I saw this band that opened for Dawes. Wakita Bowling League or something or another. You should Google them. It's something with a W. It's like a Wisconsin name. Bowling. Dude, this guy, the lead singer for this band, bro, he had like a whole set. And between every song, this dude had good ass jokes, dude. They were fucking funny. And I was like, bro, this dude is like got it. Cause it was so memorable. As not just because you see bands all the time, but it's like to have a band where you see them and then you're like, oh, this fucking guy's hilarious too. Yeah. It's like, it's one of those things that like stuck with me. Yeah. Wakita Bowling something or another. Bowling. Yeah. And I think it's like WAU something.
Some Wisconsinite name. Yeah.
Like WAU.
Waukesha or something like that.
Yeah, maybe something. I don't know exactly.
This fucking mouse is dying on me. This is not good.
I need some batteries.
I do need batteries.
Batteries.
We'll hold off on that for now.
But anyway, just the point being that like having that in between is I think a great. Yeah. It makes for the experience to really enhance. It can enhance it.
For sure. And I think I hear it all the time, but like people like to know that you like each other in a band. You know what I mean? You can tell when there's like tension, and sometimes it's good musically because countless stories of bands like that.
Bro, like the Eagles' last gig.
Yeah,
they were literally about to get in a fist fight on stage.
I can't imagine that would.
Their last gig before they reunited, like '94. Sure. But at the end of the original run.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things I think like I love to see the band having fun with each other. Yeah. And I love, because as an avid like music lover, you're appreciating, but it's so fun to see the people that are also up there on the stage appreciating the other guys on the stage with them while they're doing it. And it doesn't matter what level you are, who you are, everyone can appreciate this, and that's the fun.
Well, they feel included in it. And the fact that we do all like each other makes the banter way easier. You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like they're just hanging out with us.
Right. Exactly. Like y'all are just we're in the practice studio. Y'all are just here on the couches, like chilling with us while we're practicing.
It makes it feel less like a performance in a way of like, like these guys, like they're having fun on stage and stuff, but I know in reality that the guitar player hates the bass player and like they're just getting through this for the, for the paycheck. There's so many big bands like Eagles, Guns N' Roses early on.
Or also just a gig that you don't know the guys really that you're playing with that much. Yeah. But then you just may or may not have, which, like it's, like I played with EJ this past weekend, Elijah Jones. He's young. He's a guitar player. He plays with the homies a lot. Taller black dude.
Okay.
He's young. He's like 20. But him and I were on that same page with each other. And it was fun because he's looking over it. We're like different parts, like keeping that connection and that, like, and I think that's the other thing too with the chemistry part. Like there's like another cat and I'm like, turn the around and look at me, bro. Right, like at least every now and then check in, like look back, kind of.
You don't want to have to like holler at them.
Exactly.
Like, it's like
the song's over.
Yeah,
we're doing the
film. Like it's just basic. Like to me, the basic communication on stage of like watching and listening to each other.
Well, that's just something musicians in general, like that's a skill set they have to learn, which is like to be able to communicate without talking.
Right.
Being able to look at each other and be like, yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm definitely guilty of that because I close my eyes a lot when I'm singing, but you got to just remember to check in.
I mean, it's definitely, I mean, we all do it. It's like keep your head up while you're dribbling. You know, like
Right, yeah.
playing basketball.
Oh, I was so bad at sports,
Bro.
I don't think I even got to that lesson.
Dude, I just found
They
out
were
one
like,
of our
"Just let him."
previous guests, Trent Morgan. You know Trent?
I believe so.
Trent, he plays around town. He's a pretty solid guitar, like blues guitar player. He made the UT. He walked onto the UT men's basketball team. He had told me that the other day. I was like, "What the fuck? You never told me? That's crazy."
Wow.
D1 Division I athlete. That's no joke.
Wow.
Sports are like, yeah. I like used to love sports so much, and now I still like. I like sports, but I don't like pay that much
Yeah.
attention anymore. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those. Yeah.
What's happening right now? Is there soccer? There's a soccer.
Yeah,
World
World,
Cup.
World Cup's
World Cup.
going on.
U.S. just lost. I think.
U.S. is out. I don't know who they lost to, but everyone's been
Belgium.
making some fun jokes about, ha, the U.S.
Belgium.
finally lost,
Right.
ha. And, you know, a lot of people are like, well, they've got other sports.
Yeah.
They care. They don't, like, soccer is low on the list for what Americans care about
Sure, yeah.
sports-wise.
I mean,
Yeah, they
we
definitely-
don't even call it what it is.
Yeah. Like, nah, we like this name better.
No, we're gonna give football to this guys.
The one that
which is
we-
actually more handball than
the
anything.
one that touches a foot once.
It's more. It's in their hands the most of the game. They're not really putting their foot on the ball too much. But
Yeah, the one where they only put their foot on the ball with a designated player.
like
Yeah.
once, or like a few times a game. Yeah,
Laces
they put their
out,
foot on the ball.
man.
Yeah, but handball doesn't sound as cool, man.
No, football.
Yeah.
Now,
no,
huh.
I say you're talking about jokes. So that's why they use the Roman numerals in the Super Bowl, because it's like that's what the Super. It's like the Coliseum in Rome was like the
Oh,
original.
Is that really why?
I'm saying
I
like the
bet,
Coliseum
yeah.
is like the original.
Yeah,
in my
well, it's-
opinion, the original Super Bowl. You know.
It's a similar energy.
Yeah, you know what
that
I mean?
many
Like a
people getting together
spectacle
and-
event of
Yeah.
like massive purport. It's like, except if you were playing against the Lions that week.
Yeah.
You know.
Now it's instead of dying, they're just
They-
getting traumatic brain injuries.
Oh, you thought you had a. Oh, is your knee hurt? I got eaten. He ate my leg.
It's not quite the same anymore, and they're making.
He's down on the
billions.
12-yard line and on the 6 too a little bit. Ooh.
Actually, throw it just
know
a
what?
lion into a football game, and I'd watch that.
Mufasa with the tackle here.
Yeah, Air Bud, but with a lion.
He just kills everybody.
What a play by Simba, dude.
We call this one Bitey.
What's the tiger in fucking Jungle Book's name? Fucking
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan. Fucking
I
Shere
was
Khan
thinking of Winnie the Pooh.
with the tackle.
Oh yeah,
Tigger. Yeah.
Shere Khan with 3 sacks today.
Oh, the game's over very early. First quarter.
Well,
Everyone's dead.
half the offense has been consumed. So
You know, we may get there if we'll get bored enough of all the entertainment we've got.
I
and
mean,
we'll be like,
bread and
"Let's just do it."
circuses, they work. I mean, it's
Yeah.
worked since, seriously, obviously,
People
time
fighting.
immemorial.
Yep.
Immemorial. It's like, but yes. Meanwhile, the world is going to total disaster zone.
But that's what
And-
we need when that's happening. Like, think about how much we needed Tiger
Right.
King in 2020.
Well-
It's like, oh, thank God.
Something's happening. Jeez, yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. No, I was joking about your Tesla.
Oh, no, now,
like-
now everybody knows.
Is
I
Elon
drive
still a
Tesla.
trillionaire, by the way? Is he?
I think he fell. He's like,
under a trillionaire?
because I know
I
he,
feel like
he
they were
broke
like,
it.
guys,
like,
we probably
a couple
shouldn't do
weeks.
that.
Yeah, they just bumped
I
him
don't.
down.
We might start riots, guys. Let's get him
Yeah.
back into the billions.
Trillion's
here.
a little much.
Let's see.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna-
already unimaginable for me to even count that high.
No, I mean,
To have $1 billion.
Yeah, I'm like-
okay, no. I'm gonna give
like
you
crazy.
I'll
yeah.
give you the concept because
Okay.
do you know how long how many seconds a million seconds is?
Wait.
Do you know how long a million seconds is?
No.
11 days. 960 billion. Fucking They're like, guys, we can't have a trillionaire.
Yeah.
Guys, there's people. Flint's
Yeah.
water still.
Yeah. no. They can't have they can't have a trillionaire because there's no tax bracket for that yet.
Right. Yeah.
He won capitalism, guys.
No, that's funny. So that's
11 days. A million
11
seconds.
days,
You know how
11
long a
seconds.
billion seconds is?
It's years for sure, right?
32 years.
32 years.
You know how long a
Wow.
trillion seconds is?
No.
32,000 years.
Oh, I was gonna say it was your stand-up set. Ayo.
Fucking what do we? It's fucking
Oh,
twice
yeah.
in 2 weeks in a row.
The
I
test.
told you I'm armored with fucking no. You know what I'm gonna call my first comedy if I ever put a comedy special out?
What's
the one
that?
that no one asked for. The comedy special nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Sticky shit.
Sticky
Because that's
shit.
what an act is. It's just
Right.
the shit you threw against the wall that stuck.
Stuff that works.
Yeah,
The
that's it.
sticky shit.
Sticky
that.
shit. I like that. I bet somebody's done it, but I've always thought it'd be a good, yeah, maybe a special name or a just a album would be Hell to Pay, but it's like a hairpiece,
Oh, hell
Okay,
to pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
I
bad.
thought of a band name the other day. I thought was good. Zero Funks
Zero Funks. That's good.
instead of Zero Fucks because
Oh,
that's a little
man.
gratuitous.
I've had one that I've been sitting on for a while, and it's it's Jams, and it just stands for just a musical sensation.
Nice.
So for the the hippy dippy crowd.
I like it. I like it.
Is that like live? Does live stand for something or no? The band Live, or is it just
Oh,
Live?
I
Is the
don't
name of
know.
the band?
That's,
You know that
it's,
band, right?
Live?
It's kind of like free beer. It it's already on a marquee or something.
Lightning crashes, oh mother cries. That's
I don't know if I know 'em.
You don't know that one? I feel it coming back again like a
What era is this from?
I'm chasing the
Is this
wind.
Recent or is
No,
it?
it's like 90s.
Okay.
Forces pulling from the center of the brain. Can feel it. Yeah, dude. Fucking shit. We're gonna blame Kabaza for this
Oh,
one.
I think they turned CERN off, and that mouse isn't working.
Yeah.
Fucking
The particle
CERN.
accelerator.
Dude,
Hey, at
that
least I
thing-
won't have to go through and cut
That
out
thing,
the copyright
you know how
stuff.
massive that thing is, dude? It's like
huge.
15 miles or some shit. It's like insane.
What is?
Like how massive that CERN particle accelerator
Yeah.
is, like how big it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the I don't know what it's the total, but I think it's like 15 miles or 17 miles. Or
What's
some
the purpose of it being on? Is it like
They're
like
trying
generating
to
energy
end
or something, or
the
is it?
universe, bro,
Yeah.
as we know it. They may have already altered
It
the
keeps
timeline.
the timeline open. It keeps the portal
Yeah.
open.
I saw this kid that could be a genius.
Really?
And he was like talking about timelines and the way that CERN and like he was talking
Probably
about
just
basically like
autistic.
and the kid no exactly though, but I'm like everybody thinks geniuses are crazy when they first come up with their genius ideas. Like nobody thinks the ideas are
Sure.
because that's what makes them a genius is that they're so far ahead
Yeah.
that they're seeing that thing that like Nikola Tesla
Yeah.
understood things that people even now
Oh,
most
yeah.
people don't understand it.
I mean,
You
the
know?
biggest case of that would be like the periodic table. I forget who like came up with it, but the scientist who actually like laid out the periodic table, most of the elements hadn't been discovered yet, but he knew they were there because for other elements to exist, there had to have been other things under the
Right.
surface. So he left like blank spots
saw the
for
gaps.
him, and was like, "Yeah, there's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there." And like now we've filled it out, and everything's been
bro, but
And it's
Correct.
all
really-
because that guy's mom took too much Tylenol.
yeah.
dude so much Tylenol in the 1800s.
Well, the problem is like when you go down to the subatomic level, everything it's all space.
It's all balls.
it's
little floating
Dude,
balls.
it's all balls.
well, it's like it's all space and open.
right. It's like it's like the universe. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, and it's like vibrating energy, like all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration.
it's
We are all a singular consciousness experiencing itself subjectively.
It's Terrence McKenna.
There's no such thing as death. Life's only a dream, and we're the imagination of ourselves. Here's Tom with the weather. That's Bill Hicks.
Oh, okay. I was like,
nice.
that was good.
That also
That's
sounds
good.
like something that like Gene Wilder would say, and like
It does, yeah.
like Willy
Well,
Wonka
he's like,
or
because he's like,
something.
you never hear a positive drug story on the news, which is weird since
Yeah.
most of the experience I had with drugs were real fucking positive.
Yeah, dude. Well,
Like, I
it
don't-
depends what you call it.
It's like these people
Yeah.
ruining it. The man
yeah.
on acid jumped off a building, thought he could fly.
Yeah,
It's like what a
Psychedelics
What
are
an
a little
idiot.
different category, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like you're doing that every night.
well,
And some
psychedelics
people do,
are
but-
the weird where you can tap into some other,
Oh, man.
because we know for a fact, scientifically speaking, there are realms of energy perceptively like we can't, like infrared, we can't detect it. Like we can't see infrared light, but it exists.
There are elements of our universe that exist that we cannot observe just because of the limitations of living
like
in the
senses,
third
the
dimension,
five
you
senses,
know?
yeah.
Yeah,
But then you
well-
open that channel where you're like, oh, because the first time I understood like really energy for the first time was when I did LSD for the first time,
Yeah.
which was in Vegas.
Oh, boy. Would you recommend that
24.
location?
Bro, I felt like I
For
was
your first time?
breathing electricity.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. I swear to God. I was like, fucking fuck, dude.
I feel like-
oh.
Yeah, was
I don't
were
know
the
if it was
lights like
bad.
overwhelming?
It might have
and
not
all
been
that?
great.
It seems like it would be.
Drugs, like dirty. They say they're dirty acid. I don't know. Is there a such thing
The
as
brown
dirty acid? I don't know what it is,
Don't
but
take the brown acid.
is that?
That's what they say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but it was like one of those experiences where you're like, oh, people have auras, like people have energy fields around them, and I got under this hyper perceptive level. It felt like where before even somebody said something to me, I could already tell, or before I might even say something to them, I could tell if they were going to be like receptive to what I said or not. Like I could feel their energy field, and there were dark fields where I could tell, like I don't even have to say something to this person. I already know they're not going to be receptive to what I say.
Yeah.
And then the comedian in me is like, that's the person I'm really focused
Now
on.
I'm gonna
because I gotta win
work
that
on them.
that hater. I gotta. But ultimately, the true OG, like G comedians, entertainers, performers, whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't like me, good.
Yeah. I know, right? Well, yeah.
Good. I don't want everybody
If
to
you
like
don't
me.
have
That would
some
be weird.
haters,
That'd be
you're-
the Antichrist if everybody like this. So no, but what were you saying? Sorry.
No, it's just if you have people that don't like you, you're probably doing something right. You know, as they say.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and in some cases, it's like they don't like you because you are actually a shitty person. But
Well, that's very true.
Yeah. You got to look at it in
Also,
terms of
those
quantity. You know,
people-
how many people don't like you. You know, if it's
yeah.
90%,
Yeah.
check your shoes. You
If
know?
everyone you meet doesn't like you,
But
it might be you.
Man, there are some people with that level of confidence that it's like they have to know.
Well, the lack of self-awareness with some people.
It is, but like when there is a track record of like, you get kicked out of every establishment that you're in, you know, like, but just to keep up that
I
confidence,
only got
it's
banned
like,
from like 4 places.
man,
Well, they say that that's what happened with Elon Musk when Dave Chappelle brought him up on stage. I think it was at the Hollywood Bowl.
when was that?
Oh, this was like a couple years ago. I think right around the time actually Chappelle got charged on stage. Around the same time, I think.
Yeah.
But he brought Elon up and crowd like mix of like overwhelming boos, but like
comedy.
cheers, but like a lot of boos.
Yeah.
And like I guess he didn't realize that like that was the public perception of him, and like talked afterwards of like,
Yeah.
that was like
I kinda
I didn't
remember
realize
this.
that people saw me that way.
Yeah.
And Chappelle's trying to be like, oh, it's all right, y'all. He's like, oh, welcome our good old
Who
buddy.
were you talking about that didn't realize people?
Elon.
Elon. Yeah,
Oh.
when he got pulled on stage by Chappelle.
Yeah, well,
I'll see if I can maybe find that.
That
It's-
is
your mouse is.
sad. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
like it's just
It's like freaking out.
Does he have
I'm,
a trackpad
I'm
or something
fascinated
somewhere?
by all the
I
stuff.
was looking over here and seeing.
People are so quick to like just like choose sides, and like throw people in under the bus or in with that. And it's like I'm fascinated to see when people are that big of innovators. Like I want to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, they are almost like real life comic book characters, where like you've amassed so much wealth and so much power. Like you literally have
Do
the
something with
freedom
it.
to be like,
And I want to.
with the amount of the joke is like the amount of billionaires that are out there right now. It's crazy that we don't have one Batman.
True. Yeah. There's a guy probably out on 6th Street that thinks he's Batman. though,
Probably, yeah. I think I just saw him get arrested on my way over here. Yeah.
No, but dude.
Yeah.
I want to talk
mean-
more about the psychedelic stuff too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
I'd love to.
I like that.
I feel like
Have some thoughts.
yeah. I mean, dude. To me, like mushrooms and those things are all just opening up pathways in your mind that never where you almost can like in this weird way like you can see yourself for your own things that drive you, like you're almost like getting a peek at your own code.
Yeah,
Like, in a sense.
absolutely. You get
Yeah.
you get a chance to like talk to yourself, like out of body.
Yeah.
It's whatever that ego death is,
Yeah.
or whatever that is. It's like you're able to actually, if you do it right, and people party and
Yeah.
like. I think it's kind of a wasted opportunity. Like,
Right.
I like to sit in a room or be, maybe with a couple friends or something, but just to be able to talk to yourself and be like, this is an issue you've needed to deal with and you won't do it.
Yeah.
And then I've been able to overcome some stuff. Like I quit smoking cigarettes just cold turkey
Yeah.
on
bro.
mushrooms because I had one cigarette left and I sat there and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? And I smoked like half of that last one, and it was like, that's done.
Dude,
You're done with that.
I finished half my last drink. It was similarly.
Yeah.
It was like another thing happened where I'm like, it wasn't even, I wasn't like in the moment of a trip, but it's like that moment where you're like, what are you doing? You know,
Yeah.
like that kind of realization.
Just that feeling of like, I've had enough. Like, I don't need to finish this just for saying, oh, this is my last one. It's like, I can just leave it there.
Sure,
I don't
sure.
want more.
Yeah.
That's where
life
like, the
experiences
longevity
can make
goes.
that happen too, but
Yeah.
like with the stubborn problems,
Yeah.
like it's like there's no other way to get through to me, at least with my brain, with a lot of things. And so it's been very helpful. you
Yeah.
know?
No, I mean, and I think I agree, man. I mean, for me, it's like there's been so many moments where like authentic, like inside of like myself that that I understood something better, something more about myself that, I didn't. And it's almost that, third party perspective almost on your own stuff. I remember back whenever I was 27. I remember our band, we did an acid trip here in Austin during South by. I was still living in San Antonio at that time, and but we came to Austin during South by and had a grand old time. But like the night before, like that Friday night, we were on 6th Street out, and my ex and I got in a fight, and she it got really, really nasty. Like
Were y'all were both tripping at this point?
No, we weren't. We were just drinking. We were like heavily. And then the next day, this when I tripped, and it was like everything about alcohol just like kind of made, I just kind of saw it for the toxic, it's like all I could see around this substance is toxicity and just negativity and all this. And I didn't even set out with the intention of it. But after that trip, I didn't drink for a month. Like I just stopped drinking for like a whole month. And it was like, it was crazy because I remember when I picked a drink back up again, the feeling wasn't like I need a drink. It was more like, oh, I'm going to probably drink at some point. Might as well. Right. One of those things that I'm like, at that point, I'm like, man, I wish I had stayed on that vibe at that moment. Yeah. Because, things probably could have been very different for me at this point. But,
it takes a minute sometimes.
Yeah. It does
to really sink in.
It's
Well, that's what they say with like quitting anything is like you have to be ready for it. You know, it's not rock bottom. It's not a certain thing happening. Like it all depends on the person and their ability. And also like you see that a lot with sober people that like psychedelics are not off of the table. Yeah,
when people ask about drugs, I forget to mention those.
Yeah. It's almost like weed in a way where you're like, well, it's a drug, but I mean, like, not really a drug.
I think it's more. I mean, I love weed, but like, I think it's more of a drug than these other psychedelics are.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that shrooms and acid and like DMT and stuff, like those are more mind altering, but they aren't. They're not habitual for most people.
For sure.
Anybody can have a problem with anything.
Sure.
It doesn't just depend on the chemical problems, but yeah, like. And
you
also
want to talk to aliens, dude?
Man.
It's almost built into the code of like mushrooms, for instance. Like, if you take them every day, you're not gonna experience the effects anymore.
Sure,
like you're gonna build a tolerance.
It's almost like the admins kick you out, if you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, they're like, you can't enjoy the server.
Well, yeah, but it's like also I believe honestly, like in microdosing quantities as an antidepressant. I think that there could be like serious utility there for people. Yeah. And like, especially with prescription, the prescription drugs that people abuse and just all kinds of, it's like, there's like,
it's messy, man.
Yeah. Benzodiazepines and all the,
I'm like a year off of benzos.
Yeah.
I still don't feel right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I was like, I can't continue this. I don't want to, like it was changing my personality. And like my decision making just kind of got a little weird.
Did it just feel like, what was it? Is it like more flat? Just feeling, what is
it's just like you feel good. And well, especially like mixing with alcohol, that's probably most of the problem. But like, I definitely have anxiety and like the stage, like I'm not super anxious about it, but like I'm just an anxious person in general. But like it helped, but the cost was too high,
Yeah.
And so I quit.
Yeah,
I lost my insurance too, and so I was like, "Well, let's quit everything all at once."
Ham, you should get a ham.
I know, I'm in process.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out Ham.
I think Ham follows us.
Nice.
Ham,
shout out
hell
to
yeah,
Ham.
Well, I mean, that it could have also gone like the complete opposite direction. You see that with so many people where like insurance runs out, they can't get their prescription
Right, you go to
refilled,
something
so
else.
they go, well, heroin looks nice and fun,
Right,
so
sure.
probably not to that immediate step, but that's
Yeah,
that's
I
the waterfall that happens.
You're only a couple decisions away from anything.
Yeah, like for me, like with no booze, it's like I've never been to a meeting. I don't, I haven't. I just stopped.
Those are rough.
Yeah,
It made me want to drink. Actually.
bro.
It's like, oh my god, these stories.
I don't like the codependency elements
Right.
of it, because to me, this is a personal thing that I have to do for myself, and it's like I don't. If I'm relying on someone else to stay this way, then I think I'm building up an unhealthy codependency with another person or an organization. But whatever, if it helps people, cool too. Fine.
Well, it's like gyms and churches. It's like some people really need a structure,
They need a community of people that can tell them what to do
Right.
Yeah.
or support them in what they're doing,
Sure.
rather than just trying to tackle it
And
head on.
it helps
by
people,
themselves.
you know what I mean? But I think it's
Yeah.
for everybody. Like,
But I'm like, my community is on Reddit. It's the Stop
Yeah.
Drinking subreddit.
Oh,
and
nice.
it's, dude, I'm telling you, bro, the most kind and supportive subreddit that exists on the entire site of all how many fucking bajillion subreddits there are.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and every day, I just read one today earlier. I was just like scrolling Reddit, and I just like popped one up, and it was like 4 years, and they drank, and it's like I'm at just like they were about where I'm at right now, currently a little over 4 years, and just me getting to like one thing, it's like smart people learn from their own mistakes, wise people learn from other people's mistakes. So like if I can like see. I can just constantly read another story about somebody that thought they were going to be the exception to the rule.
Right.
But it's like nobody is better off when they go back to alcohol after stopping. It's like it's always better to just stay on the path of without it. It's like not to like as you drink, I'm like whatever.
No.
But
Well,
to me, it's like
one of
that's
those
my way.
things, and it's like it's something that's on the table, literally on the table for me. Like I think about that stuff, and
Yeah.
it's, I've had to watch
Sober
it.
curious.
And
Yeah.
I
It's-
heard somebody say that in an AA.
I still
meeting.
have fun, bro. I still have lots of fun. Like
Yeah,
I don't,
sure.
and it's one of those things that there's a mourning about it, I think, and then, but ultimately, really, it's like when the cost starts to just become to the point where
Oh man.
I can't justify this emotional expense anymore.
Yeah.
Which is for where I got like I'm like I can't justify this, like how expensive this is becoming emotionally
in so
for
many
me.
ways expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah.
Expensive too, and like how it takes up your time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like-
you lose a day if you're really hitting it hard. At least a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
And if you're someone that's into like benders and stuff, like who
Yeah.
knows? Like that could go for weeks or months. It's just- ugh. Yeah, it's having that realization of like, hey, like this, like I'm okay with this. Recognizing like what elements of your lifestyle you can tolerate.
Right.
It's all about pain tolerance.
Sure.
Of like, sure, smoking weed, it's not healthy for me. It's not good for me, but it's a tolerance that I can live with because
Sure.
it doesn't
At the
make
end of the
me
day,
it doesn't make me miserable.
Sure.
And
know?
also, you want to like it's okay to like not want to be totally sober in a just regular state of mind 100% of the time. Sometimes you want to unplug and
Everybody wants.
take your mind out of a
something,
different
yeah.
into a different place. Psychedelics, whatever.
Yeah.
Different experiences.
Soap opera.
Ketamine. There's
Oh, yeah.
ketamine
Man,
treatments.
I did.
I mean, yeah. I helped
the
a friend
intravenous
administer one
Really?
time. Yeah, like with a doctor and shit.
Man, that
yeah.
ketamine was fascinating to me. Like, it was.
Woo, buddy.
Yeah, it's crazy because
K-holes.
every time I have one video, one specific
What's
video.
money?
Oh man.
Fuck.
Dude,
Fuck.
Randy Marsh from South Park
Bro.
slipping into K-holes is one of the funniest things I've ever
Dog.
seen. It is
K-holes. That's a good
hilarious.
band name right there.
K-holes.
K-holes.
Oh, RFK holes. That's
RFK
one.
holes.
Is that a band?
No, I have a list of 800 something band names.
You're like me, bro.
Dude,
I just
it's
have all these
funny.
like, because you're like, oh, that would, but you never have a band to give
Yeah.
it to you. But you're like,
Yeah.
I'll just put that one down.
Dude, someday I'm gonna come across somebody that's looking for a name, and I'm like, I've got
You're
a
like,
list for you.
I'm Stu
And you can
Stiglitz,
use any
the
of them.
professional band namer.
It's funny though. I mean, it's
I
actually
name
a
bands.
shared note on
Yeah.
our phone, so you get an alert like it's with the band.
Yeah.
It's like 3 a.m. Trinidad's updating.
Yeah.
with
Slut
a new
pigeon.
band.
What?
Dude, that's probably on there. I've asked AI
Bro
to,
J
to sort it.
Simpson? Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I asked ChatGPT to sort it, and
Yeah.
Y'all don't have an AI sponsor, do you?
No.
Okay, I didn't want to.
Maybe soon. I don't know.
But
We're all gonna be sponsored by the AI.
first of all, it probably put me on some sort of list with some of these band names that are on there. And so, but every time it chooses number one, Harmonica Lewinsky. That's like every time it's like, yeah, this is the one, man.
Man,
Number
you need to
one.
chase this. This is great.
Harmonica
The
Lewinsky.
sax offenders.
One of my favorite comedy bands, Ninja Sex Party. They come up with all their songs a similar way. It's two guys, and they'll just send like song names to each other and like go from there.
Just
And-
that sparks the idea for the song.
just like oh man, it's like party all night (parentheses) or all day depending on your availability. And just like see which ones stick.
Bro,
and which
Flight of the
ones take
Conchords,
it.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Just wanna do something special for all the ladies in the world.
I really like the show, but their live stuff I saw before.
I saw them at
and
Bass one time.
You saw them live? That's
Mhm,
awesome.
here in Austin.
That was magic.
It was-
like
yeah,
the two
it's
of them
crazy.
on stage was,
Like the energy level for two guys with acoustic guitars
or like
to be putting on like a rock concert basically.
Yeah.
At it, like, yeah, those dudes like it's just they're so talk about chemistry, man, dude.
Yeah.
Those two together, just they play off each other so fucking
it's so
well.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
and
like
timing and just like
I love
how
Murray
minimal they
too.
are.
Fucking on the show, dude. Murray's
Present.
fucking great. Present.
Band
Brit.
meeting.
He takes fucking band roll, dude. You have any gigs? You want to get gigs?
It's like doing it in his office where everybody's like, "What the fuck?
I got you gigs. I got you a gig.
Got you gig?" Man,
Well,
I-
you didn't.
we
How
were
with that
supposed
attitude
to.
are you?
We were supposed to go over to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Last year, and it didn't work out. But like for about 3 months, I just couldn't stop doing it. It became like a tick doing the accent, the accent.
Yeah,
The accent?
I had to stop.
It's one of my
Bro.
favorite accents. Like,
It's
out
so
there.
fun.
I love it.
It's not. It's
Dude,
not really easy
I've been
either.
like that's on my New Zealand's on my bucket list
Yeah.
for sure. Because just like, what is it?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but also like Milford Sound and like just
Oh, yeah.
all the amazing, beautiful.
Yeah.
Because it's like mountainous, but like off the sea.
Oh,
you know,
man.
it's like that's like
Gotta
Hawaii
go
too.
there
I love
someday.
Hawaii so much.
Oh, nice. I've never been. I feel like I'd like New Zealand is up there for me.
New
Like,
Zealand's
Yeah.
it seems like it'd be cool, but no, Hawaii's like I went there first time like a couple years ago, man. It's like you fly. It's like paradise. It's like
Yeah.
it's just it feels like doesn't feel real almost. Like it's
Yeah.
just so.
It is a weird part of the world because like the entire infrastructure of Hawaii is set up for tourism.
Yeah.
It's one of those places that great to visit.
And the military.
And military, yeah.
Yeah.
Great to visit, not at all great to live there.
bet.
From what I've heard.
I mean, if you like spending a shitload of money.
yes, yeah.
Um,
If you're supremely rich, anywhere is
if
fine to live.
I feel like
Sure.
to go out there, like for like 6 months or something would be really cool to just like live out there for maybe 6 months. But like, yeah, to live out there permanent, like
Yeah.
as a permanent resident, like, yeah.
I don't know if
'Cause
it's still the case, but I think meth has been a really big problem in
Really?
Hawaii among natives because like if your entire industry is set up for tourism and you live there, like you get kind of bored of that pretty quick.
Yeah.
So meth becomes
Can't lay on the beach anymore because
Yeah.
of all the tourists.
Yeah.
I get it. I live in Wimberley. I'm like, I'm just trying to go to HEB, man, and there's like a bunch of white girls in cowboy hats, brand new cowboy hats.
Hi y'all, we're going down to HEB.
But
We're gonna get some
It
queso.
helps. It helps the economy. It's all good. It's cute out there.
Yeah.
Dude,
I've enjoyed HEB moving out here. I've been
Oh,
here
man.
about 2 years.
Yeah.
and
shout out to
is
HEB.
awesome. Yeah.
Shout out to HEB. I love HEB.
Howard E. Butts, is that
Yeah.
what it was?
Howard Edward Butt.
Nice.
I told somebody this. She knows who she is, and she's like, "That's a lie." I'm like, "Fucking, why would I make that up?"
And if you were gonna make one up, it'd be
But-
it'd be better, Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like not even
Not a
funny
playground
enough to-
level.
I like
Yeah.
getting my
joke,
food
yeah.
at the butt, dog.
At the he butt,
Yo, he butt, dog. It's he butt. Dude,
Man.
no, but HEB's great, bro. It's like, it's one of those things that you realize a grocery store is, you understand like when you go somewhere where you don't have an
Oh,
HEB,
man.
how big of a deal it is like HEB as a grocer. Because you're at a grocery store like at least once a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If not more.
Oh yeah.
I mean, remember like I just before I ever went to HEB, it's like Walmart, you know, like their name or their branded stuff. It's like I'm gonna avoid that, but like HEB, if they do a version of it, it's like
I think
is the best one.
I'm inclined to try it.
Yeah, it's
even
great.
though it's like the house brand.
yeah,
you know?
not all
Yeah.
the time, but it's most of the time it's good.
I think one of the biggest keys to their success is that they are private
Yes.
company.
Yeah.
They are not publicly traded, and I
Yeah.
think that if
you
they
go.
ever went public, this company would suffer, and I hope that they don't do that. But I think that like you allow like when a company goes from private to public, it's like a lot of times, especially if it's like established company, it's like Whataburger did that, and you're like, it's not the same. I don't go there.
Everyone
I
points
don't
to
go
when they
there.
went public to be
I
like, hey, this is
stopped,
when the
yeah.
quality
Same.
dropped.
I used to
I
be
don't
like,
even really
I used
think
to
about
be
it.
an avid like fuck In and Out,
I know, well,
Whataburger or die.
that whole debate
and
doesn't
I'm like,
really matter
I'm a full
anymore.
In and Out.
No,
The only
yeah,
reason I wouldn't go to In and Out is because it's like because they're not 24 hours. Sometimes you want to go late, but
Yeah.
like dude, to me, like there's no comparison
I
even
know,
at this
not
point.
anymore.
Really,
I used to.
It's so
I used to be team
ridiculous.
Whataburger, but
Whataburger, y'all get your act together. Y'all fucking suck, dude.
Yeah.
Whoever's running that company, dog.
I do want to say thanks because the one next door to my work, they do give us an employee discount, so I got a meal for like
Okay,
$6.
all right, okay.
So that's fucking
every
awesome.
one of them
also,
sucks except for
We're a
That
friend
one.
of Guitar Center here.
Yes, yeah. The one
Dude.
on Anderson is that's a good Whataburger.
nice.
Treat it well, you know.
Go see Kai
kill
at
it.
Guitar Center.
Yeah, don't ask for a discount.
Yeah, you fuck. Pay full price.
You know what? For
You
you,
bitch.
10% plus.
I'm adding tax. You're a douche. There's douche tax
Douche
on this.
tax. Yes.
douche tags.
There's a few douches out here in this scene, dog.
Oh God, I bet.
Man, that's one of the things too. You know, when you're like trying to like be out here, and some people are just not wanting to be cool, and you're just like.
Yeah.
I hate that, but I'm also like at a certain point I'm like, all right, well, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
your thing.
Well, I've learned to appreciate people who are upfront with their like, hey, I don't want to deal like I don't want to put energy to this. This is
Dude,
like just
yeah.
like let's move on with our lives. Like, cool, awesome. Thanks for letting me know right away, so we don't have to like do these
Yeah.
We,
niceties.
like try to win each other over or whatever.
Actually, the real douches pretend to be your friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's scary.
Snakes. There's snakes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but
I bet that makes sense.
Well, that's the thing with Southern hospitality. It's like everyone's super nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, sweetie. You know, like that.
But it's not
that thing.
real.
But yeah, very rarely. Like I think the baseline level is nice presenting, but
Right.
most people are, you know, hey, leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
I just want to
Yeah.
kind of do my own thing.
It's like a coworker relationship, you know. It's like just to be nice, just to get through your day. You know, I
Right.
think that's kind of how we do it.
But it's like
down
your
here in the
coworkers aren't
South.
really your friends. They
No.
don't
Yeah.
really care about you. They wouldn't
No.
be. You wouldn't know them if you didn't work with them.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't really like fuck. Like, if I have like day job or
Yeah.
whatever, like that's a separate entity from you know my pursuits.
That's one thing I do want to say. I'm very lucky with where I work. It's very much
the
not the case.
It's the
like
hybrid
that.
of like you.
Yeah.
It's such a translation to like the thing that you like on both sides. Obviously, you know, for you.
Like to give an example of like how fucking awesome my workplace is. Everybody on the staff banded together to get our boss a Switch 2 for his birthday. He's like moving. He like has been like, I can't afford it. Like I know I'm not going to be able to get this for a long time. We all pitched in together and got him one. And it was like this very wholesome collective, like, fuck yeah, awesome. You know, this isn't just the equivalent of a pizza party. You know?
Yeah, mankind working together. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a small, easy thing, really. you
Yeah.
know?
It'd just be nice to the
we just
people
get, we
you know,
get so
you're
far
around.
away from that, you know. And
Yeah.
it makes sense when you're talking about just people like snakes and just people just having a bad attitude in general and not being approachable. It's like I get it, you know. It's like because there's so many people probably coming up to them all the time, and
yeah.
somebody might have taken advantage of them or whatever. But
yeah. But also, like when you're doing this, that's what you're asking for.
yeah,
Right?
You definitely signed up.
So exactly, like when people come up to me, because I have people come up all the time with this,
yeah,
and they've seen a clip,
yeah,
and they'll be like, "You have a podcast?"
yeah. And they probably feel
Did
like
you
they
follow, bitch?
like and subscribe.
Thank you. We're gonna use this for B-roll later.
Clip it. But yeah, it's. I'm sure it's weird too when people see you and listen to you for hours. You know, it's like we're talking about that on stage,
Yeah.
like that connection where they feel like they know you. You know, it's like
Well, in the longer form of this, it's interesting because podcasting now, there's two mediums of it. There's the long form actual podcasting.
Yep.
There's really three: the medium form and then the short clips.
Yep.
Most of the exposure we get is on those 30 to 60-second bursts.
Yeah.
But over time, if I get these out, you get to know us and like what we're doing here.
Right.
Just by the course of because we're always
you can't keep up
constant
a facade for that long. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like if you got 10-minute video and it's live or whatever, it's like you could put on some personality or something. But
Yeah.
this is just it's real, and so
Well, that's why I think like podcasting has really taken off. Is like aside, I think it's taken the place of like the late night interview format.
Well, yeah, look
in
at
a
the
lot
numbers.
of ways.
It is.
And
Absolutely
I think
is.
that's because people like to see like that raw, uninterrupted, like no place to hide.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, 2 hour long recording where they can really see the person they are like
Yeah.
watching for talk and not have to be like, hey, I got this anecdote going and like this crazy thing happened on set. Thanks, Jimmy. Have a good night. You know?
Yeah, we've seen all the tricks. You know what I mean? It's like we're still doing this, So I think people just want something authentic, and I think that's why music is, is still working, obviously, but like
Right.
maybe even a little bit of a resurgence of.
Well,
of that.
now you're seeing the AI emergence though,
Oh,
which
God.
is. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's very much like it's coming for jobs.
I'm not worried
It's
about
coming
it.
for jobs.
You know what? It's already all the crappy like music. Like I pick on country music because it's already 16 people in a room writing a song.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the difference if it's a computer? And
Well, like, and a computer
not
could
gonna be
write,
good.
like, you can go play AI generated like Drake songs or certain artists where you're like, yeah, I really couldn't even differentiate this between something that
Sure.
was like the artist
and
but it's like, yeah,
I guess,
there's-
and if you're talking about like the actual like audio like generated or like lyrics generated,
right.
it's just I think it's some of the audio stuff actually sounds pretty convincing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if it's actually written by AI, I can smell it a mile away. You
Yeah,
know?
well, generally, yeah.
Same thing
I
with
think,
the
but the better
images.
AI gets, the more difficult
it-
it becomes to recognize like
You're
where
right.
it's being. And I think it's here, so it's
Yeah.
like you're everyone I think is utilizing it to various degrees. If it's the
great
whole
uses of
thing,
it.
that's the problem.
Right.
Like if
That's
if
cheat-
I
it's just
utilize
cheating.
AI to like help me do a thing within a process of what I'm doing, or in a different mechanism other than writing this actual fucking song itself, that's one thing. But it's like when it becomes the thing creating
Right.
art,
Not
at
using it
that
as,
point, you're like,
if you, it's like using an encyclopedia for a book report. It's like that's not cheating.
to be fair, that's what Chop Suey is fucking, they opened up the Bible, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheating. It's just like I don't know, man.
It's just taking the soul out of it
Yeah,
altogether.
it
Like,
is.
and it's already, corporate shit is already pretty soulless, but
Yeah.
when you have a literal computer generating it, it's like at that point, it has zero soul. There's no soul left in there. So,
Dude, can I make a PSA right now?
yeah.
Quit making AI band posters. I like it is making me
Yeah.
sick.
We're
hate
breaking
it.
the fourth wall here. Yes.
Quit.
Stop
I
it.
love it.
Stop it right now.
No, that's,
Yeah.
see, and I'm like, to me, I just literally did that like last week.
Well, I get it. I'm a graphic designer, and
Right.
it takes a minute to
Yeah.
get that stuff together,
Yeah.
But like, and I've used it and done some things, but like you were saying, it's like if you're doing it for the whole thing, like it's just
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
and it
it's-
might not matter.
it's-
But
it
from
depends
an
on-
artistic
No,
perspective.
I mean,
it's
yeah, no, and it's like I think that you can tell, like it's, not always easy to tell, but like
Yeah.
something it's there. The human touch is still something I think that has
Yes.
a value that can't be replicated
Yeah.
through a computer, through an algorithm.
Yeah.
And it's like there's that lens of the person, the actual human being
Yeah.
that creates the thing.
Oh, for
That's,
sure.
Yeah.
Well, and with like comedy, it's like, are we gonna listen to a computer tell jokes, or like? I mean, I have a hard time thinking like it's taking the place of
Well, it's
all
like-
these things people are worried about. It's like
The crazy thing is, it's like it could analyze everything that George Carlin ever said, right?
Sure.
And it could, like, in a
But it's
sense,
the nuance,
create
but-
the quantum George Carlin mind of like his total synthesis of what he
and it's getting
everything that we know of George Carlin to like say this is what he's gonna say, and it's like, would George Carlin say this exact thing? You know,
Well, we can
There's
make
no
it
way of
sound like
knowing.
him. We
Yeah.
can make it sound like him.
that's
and
how
you'll
that's
never
how
know.
Elon sells you eternal life when he reveals that he's the Antichrist.
Dude, I grew up super Christian. And
Isn't that the deal? I still haven't Googled this, but I think that's the deal, right? That the Antichrist.
I think
eternal life. I like-
really I'm not sure on this. I just think that whole thing's misinterpreted because
Right.
it's more like antichrists, and I think it's like I don't think it's like as singular as we make it, like the Left
Yeah.
Behind movie. You know,
It's
Well,
more
I
like
also
just
don't-
a-
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a guy on a cloud somewhere either, like
Right.
judging.
Sure.
Well, I see the Antichrist as like encompassing all of the temptations that are considered like demonistic or whatever.
Well,
the
like-
opposite of like what Christ
Like
said.
if there
Yes.
are literal like satanic, pedophilic, like cannibalistic,
Yes.
people on earth worshiping Satan. They believe that something exists on the negative force. It's like the dark side. Fucking what is it? Who's Palpatine? Fucking
yeah.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
Darth Sidious. Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know about all that stuff. It's like there is some weirdness, and stuff we don't see, like we were talking about. It's like different realms.
Yeah.
It's possible, but I don't know about Elon.
No,
He could be.
Well, the thing with like saying like, oh, he's a Satan worshiper, or like he worships Satan, or he's the Antichrist, or whatever. It's like
not Elon.
I don't-
He's
Yeah.
just like eating shredded cheese straight out of the fridge. You know what I mean?
just dirty,
Just
animalistic. Yeah.
Can you picture that? I can picture that like, too easily.
The 2 a.m. march to the Tillamook Cheddar.
Dude, you know what I just saw? The Tiananmen Square. That's a fucked up fucking thing, dude.
Oh yeah,
Tiananmen Square, bro.
What happened?
nothing apparently.
Ask China.
Is that,
They murdered a bunch
that-
of people.
oh.
It's the,
that-
you know
that
the
were
famous
like-
image of the guy with the
Yeah.
2 shopping bags and the tank in front of him.
Yeah.
Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
So-
the one that stopped. Yeah.
he got ran over.
So something happened recently.
So no, this was 1989.
oh,
So
that was the year I
the
was born.
communists were like, there were protests going on in was it Beijing? Where's Tiananmen Square? Is it? I think it's in Beijing. I think
See,
I
that
wanna
guy was
say
just
Beijing.
than to go to HEB too.
they were like,
yeah,
He
was
brought
like-
his own bags.
they were like pro democracy, like protests, like or pro just like kind of like basically students like that were like hippie kind of vibes,
Sure.
sort of, in China, and so
yeah, Beijing.
Beijing, yeah. But like scroll down to like Tiananmen Square massacre because like they like 1989 incident.
It's an
It's
incident.
incident.
I was a 1989 incident.
Chinese
as
opposed
well.
martial law in Beijing. The protests continued on the night of June 3rd. People's Liberation stormed the square with tanks, crushing the protests with terrible human cost. Yeah, there's videos online of them like washing bodies away with like a hose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing to see
that
here,
sucks.
folks.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
yeah.
And the big part of it is just how much the the Chinese government has tried to bury that among their own culture and
Obligatory
like,
fuck flock. Go fuck yourself, Peter Thiel. He believes in the Antichrist. He's fucking talking about
Yeah.
it. Fucking crazy ass.
He's fascinated by it.
Fuck that
Peter
guy.
Thiel.
Yeah.
I'm so glad Charlie Kirk's murder weapon was found on Palantir property.
Is that what happened? Mm-hmm. Huh. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Man,
Fun fact.
can I talk about something that's really bothering me?
Oh.
What you got?
I have a song I wrote, and I don't play it anymore because it's called Charlie.
Yeah.
And people have gotten, I guess, bold enough to ask me to play it with that mindset. Like, oh, they're like misinterpreting the lyrics. Like, oh, this is like a pro Charlie Kirk song.
Yeah.
And it's weird, and it weirds me out because
Well,
it's not what it's about. It's about a dog.
Well, but like, people are going to take a thing and go run with it however they want to.
Yeah,
take
I
That's
it.
mean-
the beautiful thing about music.
Yeah,
But-
look at like Born in the USA.
Yeah.
Like how much that has been adopted by like really like pro pro America
Or
patriot
the YMCA.
conservative.
But it's actually like a
YMCA.
protest song.
It's a protest song. Yeah, same thing with with the CCR song.
Yeah.
Fortunate Son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know what to do about it. Like,
I mean, I
it's-
think I say fuck anybody that wants to say whatever or has an opinion about it. I don't
Yeah.
fuck it. I don't care what it doesn't. This isn't about your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, like it's okay to like whatever, however you felt about Charlie Kirk, like whatever is fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's
It just
America.
it weirds me out. It puts a bad taste in my mouth, and
Yeah, because you can't stop them from interpreting it the way that they
Sure.
want to.
Yeah,
You can
you
say,
wanna-
hey, this is not about
Yeah.
Kirk. This is about a dog. I
Yeah.
wrote this before all of this happened.
It's like for me, I'm like, maybe we should talk about the bigger problem of like, did you look at social media after that guy got murdered? Because that was fucking disgusting.
Right.
It was
yeah, it was
disgusting.
bad. It was really bad.
Yo, like y'all call yourselves people, humans? Like what?
I
like
mean,
it's
there might have been
crazy.
bots.
Well,
You know,
that internet theory,
some-
yeah.
a lot-
a lot of them, but a lot of them weren't. A lot of them weren't.
Oh, I know.
And
yeah.
it's like celebrating. Like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
It's real messed
Like
up.
I
man.
might make a joke, but like
That's-
to like literally like be happy.
Yeah.
Like be happy
Yeah.
that somebody like you have something wrong with you, bro.
Yeah,
Facts.
absolutely. And that's like that's why I get so frustrated with like left or right. Like, stop being so crazy
turning it into a political
to
spectacle
where you're happy,
it's not
like
really.
just because it's the other team. You know, it's like that's fucked up.
There are still reasonable people that consider ourselves on both sides.
Yeah, for sure.
Find the people
I'm
that
friends
are
with a lot of different people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like
find the
we
people
don't
that are
have
making
to
sense versus the people that are saying that, like,
spewing the same.
and it's like the
information.
radicalist. It's like this is all like these radical ideology changes that they try to push. This is the same shit that communist subversion tactics.
Right.
I've watched
Right.
like a lecture from Yuri Bezmenov that's amazing, and you should watch it if you ever have a chance on YouTube. He talks about basically this. He was a defector from the Soviet Union. He was a KGB agent, and like he defected to Canada, became like a professor in Canada. Great lecture, and he talks about basically like how communist subversion tactics, like how the process of like subverting a country, like going into a country and subverting the structure and the society, and then implementing communism there.
Yeah.
And the way they do it is basically everything you're fucking seeing that's
Right.
happening in America.
We don't
Right the fuck
think it's
now.
that because it's just on Facebook. You know?
Well, and the thing is too, it happens over generations. This isn't an operation that's happening in a month or
Sure.
2 or 6 months or even a year or two. It's generations,
Yeah.
that they do these things. So I think COVID was an operation. It was a we're gonna like, this is us
see how far
poking
people will trust and do
exactly
what we say. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, I told you the testosterone was low. Look at them; they're not even
Right.
They're not even like, men are weak.
Yeah.
Like that's not all of men, but a lot of them. You know,
It's all those microplastics, man.
bro.
The world is so messed up right now. It's like hard to even like.
Well, it's like, and here's the reality. Dude.
Remember
it's
all the
always
stuff.
been messed up.
Oh, of course it has.
But it's been
We're
getting
more aware of it.
alongside that. It's like this weird. It's getting better, but it's messed up, and it's like
Yeah.
it's getting better all the time in ways, but it's still fucked up. And
Yeah.
the fucked up, real fucked up part is that it keeps getting better, yet we can't seem to stop getting all this fucked up shit. It's like the irony of bitching about anything on a phone
Well,
made
that's the
by
thing.
possible by kid slaves.
That's the thing.
Like, come on.
Put your phone down and go outside and like smell some grass and
Smells up.
talk to your
grass.
neighbor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch your neighbor.
Don't
Talk to your neighbor. Touch grass. But I don't know. It's just I think it's mostly that. You know.
Yeah.
I think it is getting better in a lot of ways, but we're just the negative voices are the loudest, and we're constantly
Yeah.
looking at it and watching it and listening to it. And,
Well, and like, just human beings in general. Like, I think I've thought about this before. Just like war, the idea of whether or not we could ever rid the world of all war.
Yeah.
Do you think that's possible?
I mean, what is it good for? I don't think so. I mean, we're just kind of we're monkeys, you know, with nuclear
That's-
weapons.
Monkey killing monkey over pieces of the ground. You ever heard that song, fucking Right in Two by
No,
Tool? It's a fucking great
but
song.
that's exactly what's
Yeah.
happening.
Don't these talking monkeys know that Eden has enough to go around? Dude, it's like, yes, but I also agree with you. But I think, like, when I look at it, I think about even at the cellular level, like our immune systems are at war constantly with the environment around. You know, because
protection and survival.
pathogens and
Yeah.
things trying to come into your body. So it's like, in my estimation, war, if it's like even at if it's like literally existing on literally our cellular level, why the
Yeah.
fuck would it? How would we ever rid it?
I think
and good. The forces of good and evil are always there's always, it's like a existential battle of good and evil type
if the
shit.
ego is gone, then like maybe when we're all like genitalless creatures,
how do they
like
procreate at that point though?
They'll just be technology.
There's like one
you know?
queen or some shit.
I don't know. There's test tube babies. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, and that's kind of where I like the image I see, like where things could be going, like with everything in technology and AI and all that.
Well, I mean, dude, the more time goes on, the more the Matrix starts to feel like a fucking documentary.
I know, right? And I feel just like Keanu Reeves.
Whoa. Dude, so true, bro.
He was the perfect for that movie, for that
I know
role.
Kung Fu.
Yeah. It's like, we need somebody that looks oblivious as fuck, you know?
Dude,
He's awesome. I love Keanu Reeves.
My name is Neo. Dude, homeboy though, Agent Smith in that movie.
I know.
He's also V in V for Vendetta. I forget.
Oh, are you serious?
What's his name? Fucking Hugo Weaving.
Wow, I did not realize
I want
he
to say
played that.
Dude, I rewatched The Matrix not too long ago, and I was so struck at his performance, like in a way where, just because, as a person that's watched that movie over like I saw it when it came out in theaters, you know, but like I didn't even understand it for like a decade.
Yeah.
And then when I finally understood it, then I went back and watched it, and it's like, but I came back this time around after having not watched it in several years, and watching Agent Smith this time, it was like, damn, Hugo Weaving is fucking killing it, bro. Just really in everything, absorbed into what he is.
Well, he's in
That's
Lord
why
of the
great
Rings
actors
too,
are
right?
crazy, bro. Great actors are insane people.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody, I can't remember who said this, so sorry, I can't really quote it, but they were talking about Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
It's like, let's have him solve some
He's
of
a
the world's
fucking
problems.
cobbler now,
just
dude.
tell him something he needs to study as a role, and just let him do it. You know, thinking it's a movie, because he'll do it.
Yeah. we need to figure out how to manipulate gravity. Okay, let me study for that. I'm going to get into this role.
And we'll solve some problems.
Dude. Yeah, but like, but it's also that interesting thing where, you know, a great performance where they're so absorbed in it that you become absorbed in it. Like I say
Even
that
if you
about
hate them.
great movies. The difference between a movie and a film is, in a movie, you're always watching it. In a film, you forget that you're watching something.
Yeah.
You know, you're
sure.
so engrossed in the thing that it is.
Yeah.
You know,
And like, even if they're
Shawshank Redemption.
oh man, I love that movie.
It's an all-timer. You've seen that, right?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Thank God. See, this is why I fuck with you, Kai.
Andy
Because you have a
Dufresne.
basic education. These kids out here, I wasn't born. Who fucking cares?
How old were you when you
I
saw
was
it?
born in 85. I've seen fucking Star Wars, you dipshit.
How old were you when you saw Shawshank?
Shawshank, dude, I first saw it when I was probably 13 or 14, dude, like on TNT reruns.
I remember seeing it pretty young.
Dude, and it was it was censored, so you didn't see the full fucked upness of it. But even with the censored version, you're like, fuck. As a kid watching it though, at 13, 14, just coming into starting to appreciate, because storytelling, great storytelling is just. And it's crazy because a lot of those films like that one, The Big Lebowski is another example.
yeah.
These films they came out, they didn't really Siskel and Ebert
it wasn't a box office.
we're
hit.
not even big on we're not big on The Big Lebowski.
Now there's festivals and
There's a religion.
Yeah, it's
fucking
crazy.
literally
That's
Dudism.
right. Dudism.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's funny because I feel like Jeff Daniels is that's the most Jeff. That's
Jeff
the most
Bridges, right?
Jeff
Jeff
sorry,
Bridges,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Dude, that would be a different
and
movie.
They even look similar.
That'd be a
They're-
different movie.
Jeff Bridges, thank you. Sorry, he that's the closest role to the person he
I
is
know,
that he's
right?
ever done.
Yeah.
That's the most tuned role for him that he's ever been in,
That's
which is
so
probably
funny.
why.
Yeah.
And
You know, he has a signature guitar too. He's like a Breedlove signature guitar.
Does he really?
Which was I saw that and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the dude would definitely have a Breedlove signature model.
Bro, he writes a check for 69 cents on 9/11/91.
Wait.
As Bush is on the TV talking about this
does?
aggression will not stand. The dude.
That's in the
at
in the movie
beginning
that
of the movie.
happens?
The beginning of the movie.
Okay, the check
the
for how
beginning of
much?
the movie, he's in the grocery store buying milk or buying creamer
Yeah,
for
yeah,
his
yeah.
Russian
For his white
Russian, right? Russian. And he goes to the register and he's writing a check for the creamer, and it's 69 cents. and the date on the check is 9/11/91.
Wow.
And while he's writing it, Bush is on the TV talking about like this aggression will not stand. He's talking about Kuwait.
Watch this
And,
drive.
and like what?
That's wild.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. You're like, the CIA wrote this scene.
So it
maybe?
was Jeff Bridges and Bush that did 9/11.
no,
They got together.
No,
And I was like,
that
hey,
was
you know
just,
the dude would love.
that was
That's
just,
just
the
like your
CIA
opinion, man.
planting, because they can do
Sure.
that with film. You know,
Yeah.
like they'll just plant.
Well, they know like
COVID.
the epitome of
Kinda
that.
did that
Yeah, the
before.
epitome of that would be like The Simpsons. You know,
Yeah.
like there's the whole thing of
Right.
them predicting
I know, right?
everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I err more on the side of coincidence for
That's-
a lot of that stuff.
That's coincidence, or just like when you see.
I don't
the
believe in
clip.
coincidence.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Well, I think a writer, especially like with Simpsons early on, like they had like one of the smartest writing staffs on the planet.
sure. Yeah,
They were good enough at observing what was happening and realistically say, here's a ridiculous thing that could happen, but is not so out of left field that it seems like completely improbable.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and then South Park, took
South
that
Park too,
and,
yeah.
And, well, they took that and like just times a million. But,
Bro, yeah. Well, that's what comedies do. That should do.
yeah.
What,
You ask
what,
me.
what was the last like great comedy that you remember watching? Doesn't have to be
Like a
most
special,
recent,
or-
but I'd say comedy movie. Not like
comedy
stand-up
movie.
special, but
Oh, comedy movie. Let's see. Ooh, man, I'm bad about seeing new stuff.
You
Like
know what
I
was
just
really funny?
rewatched the old.
The Other Guys, or not the other.
yeah.
not the other guys. Well, that is funny too. There's one with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe,
Yes.
and it's like a comedy.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
like a mystery comedy kind
Yeah,
of deal.
I've seen
and
that.
It's,
It's
and
good.
Ryan fucking Gosling is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He like punches a fucking like a thing open and he just like starts fucking bleeding everywhere.
is that the one? Is that the one where the bartender's like, "Hey, what are you having to drink?" It's like, "I'm not having anything." Open bar, and he just goes,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Like he gets the shit beat out of him a bunch in that
Yeah.
fucking movie, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
It's
He's
funny.
like, yeah. There's a Palm Springs was funny.
Palm Springs, I really like.
haven't seen that.
Yeah, very like it's sort of like a Groundhog Day type premise
Okay,
where like
nice.
trapped in a time loop, but it's a little.
Oh no, no!
it's with Sandberg.
There's a cave
Andy Samberg.
Yeah, the
on the
cave.
beach. Okay, I have
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
that. I
That
have
was a
seen that.
great.
That was fun.
In a way, it wasn't original because it's recycling the base premise, but it's
Again.
going in its own
Yeah.
whole new direction with it. Like,
Well,
I
that
don't-
premise in general, like that can
Yeah.
be like everybody has that thought of like, man, if I was in Groundhog Day, like what would be like my course of action? So
Sure.
the premise has so much good material to mine out of it,
Yeah.
but it like just because it was done, with a Bill Murray movie doesn't mean that you can't do that premise at all anymore. Like there's been a million time travel movies,
Well,
Right.
it's-
even
yeah,
the
it's-
Terminator did
There are
it.
things out there, and like not to get not to get too woo woo about it, but like people are like some people are more receptive than others. But like when a song is written or comes out, and it's like there's like a commonality, you know what I mean? It's like a general human conscience or something like just to where if that person didn't write that song, somebody else probably would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like it's not
I
even
just
ours.
watched the Michael
You can't
Jackson
own it.
movie, and
We
that's
can, I
exactly what
guess.
he says. In the movie.
Really?
In the movie, yeah, he says, like I gotta go write it. If I don't, Prince will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something. There's something. That was a pretty good
It was good.
impression.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've done comedies.
You
a
ever,
bit.
you ever tuck anybody in at night with that voice?
That's my. No,
But it's
no.
it's interesting.
Good night.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no.
What do you what do you think about Michael Jackson? Did he?
I mean, wasn't he like exonerated? Like, or hasn't like the Epstein? I thought there was like.
Oh well,
It's been kind of like understood now that like what he was doing was creating a haven for kids
Right.
that were being potentially predator trafficked and shit, saving them possibly
Right.
from.
man. I
Because like if you
believe
think
that.
what Michael Jackson was accused of is bad, even if it
Oh,
was
boy.
true,
I know.
the shit we know about Epstein is like 100
Dude.
times fucking worse, bro. Come on.
Plus,
like-
with a figure like
the kids got fucked. Oh, those are the lucky ones.
Yeah, and they got
didn't
to
get
ride
murdered and eaten.
They got to ride a Ferris wheel after.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on worse.
I gotta
Hell, I
say,
have a
like
joke
having a
about-
Ferris wheel for the kids that you're gonna be a predator towards seems like a lot of effort just to be a predator.
Yeah,
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
you don't even. You could have gotten a truck, like a ice cream truck.
Yeah,
Okay, just a van with no
That's how
windows.
fucking get like,
It's
bro.
cheap,
That's a
bro.
hey, bro. You know how easy it is to steal kids with ice cream trucks? Shit, bro. We used to do that in my neighborhood every like, the entertainer.
Yeah.
We're like ice cream.
Oh yeah,
man."
dude. I used to have to chase mine down. It was this
Yeah.
methed out chick,
Yeah,
and
bro.
she would drive so fast.
Dude, that's like the dumbest. Like, if you're an ice cream person, like, why the fuck would you drive fast? Number one, there's kids. You're attracting kids, and you're
The
driving
only reason
fast,
you should
fucking idiot.
Drive fast in an ice cream truck is if it makes the song
And you're also
go.
bad. It's bad business. What
If
do you
the
do?
song goes faster, the faster you drive, I could see why you do that. It'd be kind of fun.
Imagine
If I say fly the bumblebee.
Imagine
really
like
slow.
Imagine like speed, but with an ice cream truck. You know, it's like, if I drop below 80 miles an hour, all this ice cream's gonna melt. And the kids are gonna be upset.
Keanu Reeves, come do it.
Music going the entire time.
Bro.
Oh,
John
that's
Wick.
funny.
Just,
I'll watch all of those movies. I don't remember any of them, but it's like
right.
just a good old action movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch.
The Baba Yaga.
Sometimes
It's just got all the right.
I say this about
ingredients.
like Drake. He's potato chips, you know.
Yeah.
He's potato chips.
Yeah.
Easy to reach
I like
for.
potato chips sometimes, dog.
Yeah,
Like they're good. Do I
course.
want to eat them every day? No.
yeah,
No. You know, but sometimes, yeah.
yeah.
I'll eat potato
It's
chips.
kind of like wanting to see like 5 minutes of reality TV. You know, it's like, what is this about? And then it's like, I'm good
It's like
now.
watching
but-
Kill Tony for like one person.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Fucking
indeed.
fuck Joe List, obligatory.
Folks. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know anything about that. Did
Yeah.
something happen? Should we not talk about?
Oh, that's Mike Kill Tony said he was the.
Oh, he was
He
on
was on the
panel.
panel.
Oh.
Yeah. Said it
It's
was
okay. He doesn't have a chin.
No. That was good. That's good. I
He's
should've-
funny. He's funny. Though.
You know, yeah, well, it's one of those things where, yeah,
We don't have
comedy.
to talk about it.
No, comedy is, this is one of the things about, I don't like about the comedy scene now in Austin is that it's like, it's changed from
Because of that.
just that show.
Right.
And the mothership in general, but like just,
It's the first thing
It's
people
a-
think about.
yeah.
When
And
they,
and the
hear
crazy
comedy
thing
in
to
Austin.
me is that like I did comedy, like I started in San Antonio, but I lived in New York for a few years, and I've like, you know,
Yeah.
did a bunch of clubs and hung out all over there. Lived in Dallas too. And like the mothership is not, I don't get welcoming vibes from that club as
No,
far as like
yeah.
as a performer, like if I'm going in like to hang, it feels like it's very like velvet rope shit. And
Sure.
it's like, that's like, it's crazy
Probably
because
literally.
Rogan's a comic. So the hang, we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
If you don't create a good environment for the hang to happen, how are you supposed to build a scene up like a good scene?
I think
That's my
I get what
question.
you're saying. Yeah, I think they have, but for a very exclusive
That's
group.
that. Then it's
you know?
not. Then it's not what.
Well, it's not
It's
that.
the opposite
It's
because
just
the
its own
true
thing.
hang is where somebody can show up, and if like I would go, dog, to in New York, especially the first 6 months, especially when I didn't know anybody. It's like I'm just showing
Yeah.
up to places and I don't know anybody, but like to feel like not like I'm in the like oh I can't be here type
Yeah.
shit, like to like but you put yourself out there, and I don't get that. I don't get that over there.
It's pretty cringy in a lot of ways, and I am a fan just because I like comedy. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, I also see how messy and exclusive that is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I think it's probably helping out.
Membership has its benefits, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it does, but I bet it's also pretty rough to be in that inner circle. You know what I mean? I bet it's not as easy.
Do you mean in the
and
elite
great.
250?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
It's
Or 500?
yes, those. The comedy mothership 500.
The elite 500.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think people it's helped the conversation about Austin and comedy. I'm not saying it put us on the map or whatever. They're saying that.
Yeah.
But like I think it does help I'm sure there's other comedy clubs that have opened up because of the overflow and because of the frustration of like this is a very specific thing. People signing up for years, you know, and not getting on. You know, it's like it's the American Idol of comedy, you know, and like. But we love
Simon
that format.
did not like me.
They should totally have him on the panel. That'd be fucking awesome.
Dude, he get torn apart if he went on there. Have you seen him with like all of his plastic
Oh,
surgery
he
and
looks-
stuff? He
he
looks like a
looks-
reptile.
He looks like a SpongeBob clip.
taking his
you know when
true
they like
shape,
zoom
Kai.
in.
Oh, yeah.
On
Come
SpongeBob
on.
the cut scene.
Yeah, when it's like the hyper realistic,
yeah,
like
hey,
Ren and
picture.
Stimpy kind of.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Tony's latest special, guys.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
You know.
From the little I've heard about it.
Well, I mean, also, it's never good when you're using jokes that you used on a special before again,
Oh, really?
basically
Did that
verbatim.
happen?
That's never good.
I think I started
Which-
vacuuming when I was watching it, but like, he's really good at surrounding himself with talented people, and he's talented in his own ways. But like, it's kind of the same thing with Joe Rogan too. I'm like, I don't really want to watch his special, you know. It's like, I'd prefer Joe, but
I
like,
want to
it's
watch
just
Louis.
weird.
I want to
Yeah.
Louis. I want to watch.
It felt like because the country is like now talking about Tony because of whatever.
Right.
It's like I bet his team was like, we got to put out a special just
Right.
to have it like to where it's
Well, the
not just on
problem-
YouTube or whatever, but like it felt like I knew what I was getting into when I started it, and it was exactly what I thought.
The thing is like it's isn't it interesting how the thing you're judging to get up and do the thing, right?
Right.
It's like
It should have been 1 minute.
like he
Hilarious.
Yeah, at the very end of the show, you just hear the West Holly Bear.
bro
That actually would have. That's a great.
the 1 minute
idea.
special.
Yeah.
That's a quick
Netflix probably
special.
would not have gone for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They
dude, but
can't. They can't quantify that.
it's
There's
it's,
no
it's
numbers.
like comedy is a different thing. It's not shitting on people,
right.
right? I mean, it can be, but you
yeah,
can't
it
if you're gonna make your whole set about that. Then and it's like I think there's maybe a little detachment from what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, because I think that like to be in the position he's in at this point, dude,
Yeah.
I mean, like he's a massive, literal global phenomenon, you know, so, and all the perks that come with that, I'm sure.
Sure.
And it's great.
So-
But
so
like,
many vests.
Are you getting out in the clubs and are you working on new shit?
No.
You know what I mean? Are you doing that?
No,
Like,
well,
that's the
obviously
question.
not.
And I
I
mean,
mean,
he's putting a
obviously
lot into
not.
his show. He has, I mean, I'm sure that
Well, he's
It's
good.
gotta
He's
be taking
good
up a
at
lot of his
that,
time,
you know.
yeah. Not just during
it's
the show.
interesting, man. And it's like talking about Simon Cowell. It's like that. There's so many similarities where it's like we want to watch the cringe-worthy stuff,
Yep.
and we want to watch like
Yeah.
somebody's demise.
That's why the audience is
Coliseum.
quick to cringe because they want to go there.
Yeah.
You fucks.
and that's what
Like,
that's what works. That's what gets
you want
gets
to hate
views.
people, you fucks.
So why would they change that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not defending them. I'm just like this
It's
is what
it
gets.
gets what views. Yeah,
Yeah, of
It's-
course.
If it's still making money, you don't change the format.
Yeah.
I will say in the more recent episodes I've seen them put out, there has been more inclusion. I think there's more on the guests than Tony. Actually giving like proper constructive feedback
Right.
to folks that don't do well, or possibly giving them like a separate second opportunity of like, hey, you were trying new shit today.
Right.
You know, now that we're in the interview section, give us something that's like you know it works. You've tried it. Not new.
New minute.
Give me
give your
your
best minute or
yeah.
whatever. Best joke. Yeah, that is cool. As long as it's not Roseanne doing the feedback, it's like that was so hard to watch.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, when
It's like your mom's friend.
Yeah.
I was at gallery one time at the spot, and she was there, and like I sang something with the band, and then afterwards, like some dude came up and he's like, "Hey, my mom wants to meet you," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and it's like his mom was Roseanne.
Oh wow.
And she fucking loved me, bro. But she was like, yeah, she's
I bet she's very cool, but like
she's like she's a sweetheart of a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Shit,
I'm
like,
sure
yeah,
she's
she
great.
reminded me of my mom, actually.
well, that's the thing, but like you don't want to hear that after you just did 1 minute and you're like, oh my god, like you know,
yeah.
it's just it's funny.
It's
But I'm glad they're getting better about. It seems like they're being intentional with some stuff.
yeah.
It seems like that's just a little tweak that I've noticed. I don't watch like every show that they put out, but like the little clips that I see coming through, the ones that are doing popular are ones where like, you know, the panel is actually giving proper constructive feedback.
Yeah.
Which I think if that was like the mainstay of it, like that would make the show way more enjoyable for me as a viewer, because I don't like it when someone bombs on that show. I don't like that cringy feeling, because I don't know what it's like, but it's like I'm like, man,
I've
this
described
sucks.
it.
I've had to turn it off if I'm feeling too anxious.
I'll tell you what.
If I'm in a weird mindset,
it's an
I'm like,
out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll just skip through
literally-
it if it's like,
literally.
oh, this is clearly going to be a dog pile thing.
yeah.
Yeah, well, and because I'm like at a certain point too. It's like this is hyperbolic.
Yeah. Although I will say,
The worst set you've ever seen, Joe List? Fuck you.
did he say that
Yeah.
on stage?
Yeah, I got laughs. I mean, not many, but I got a
Yeah.
few. I'm like, bro. A bomb, like a total, complete, full bomb, is not any laughs at all.
That's crazy. When
And I'm
was
like,
this?
This was 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. I'm
It's
like,
yeah.
yeah, no, it's one of those where I'm like, I stand by my agreeable gray joke, bro. I do.
Agreeable. Is that a paint color?
Yeah, it's a paint color.
I've seen that paint color.
Yeah, I was like agreeable gray, and I'm like, we don't even agree on how to spell gray.
Every time.
That's a good joke, dude.
It is good. It is really good.
Yeah.
Every time I spell it out, I'm like,
Yeah.
am I feeling A or E? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have
You know
no
what?
idea
it's an
what's.
A day.
Yeah.
You write it both ways. You're like, these both
I'm
look
feeling
wrong to me.
refined. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put an E today, like a.
Now it just
proper
all
English.
looks weird.
Sometimes I'll put, when I'm writing color, I'll put the U in there and be like, I'm
Yeah.
feeling a little British today.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I had actually like stumbled upon because I was like on Reddit and I was scrolling and it was like, I'm like, fuck, because it's me.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, ah, and then I've seen a few comments where like people are like, the jokes aren't that, and I'm like, yeah,
Right.
but I'm
That's-
like, when you lose the track, because I was so thrown off by them being there.
Sure.
As a stand-up that I've never done it with a panel there.
Yeah.
My first ever like in my life. And so to like go and
can't
address them
imagine
at
how-
first like an idiot thinking, no, you go right to your it just
yeah.
threw the whole thing off right away.
Because you're supposed to act like they're not even there. You just
Yeah,
go do
exactly.
your minute.
And
Face
I
the-
think my
yeah.
set would have gone very, 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 very fucking different if I had just gone right into my shit. Like again though, like the nerves.
Oh man.
That's why I don't give a shit about anybody that has any opinion that hasn't done the show themselves.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't
fucking
been
do
in
it.
front of those lights, bitch,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Dude, just standing behind
I'm
the
in
curtain.
the arena, bitch.
Yeah.
You're on the fucking sidelines commenting. I'm actually in the fucking game, bitch. So shut the fuck
No,
up.
they're just sitting in their mom's
Fuck
basement
you.
commenting on Reddit.
This
you know?
message is brought to you by Cody Kycast. No, I'm like, I'm on one. No, but it's like, it is, you have to be, it is, that's another thing why, like, I love musicians, because ego's part of it in anything, but, like, ego's different
be.
in music than in comedy. Like to me, so, like,
Well,
it's
solo.
very much a, like, critical pillar of comedy, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's just part of music, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, a band as opposed to, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there's so much that you would
Well,
do
like and
solo.
like frontman energy, or like there's some ego
Right.
there, you know.
Sure.
But like a
There
good
has to be.
frontman, like yeah,
If it's-
exactly.
if
That's what I'm
it's-
saying.
I
There's
always-
necessary ego, let's say.
Absolutely. I always say, like, if you're gonna do anything like this at all, like, you have to turn that dial. Like, you got to turn that knob a little bit. And some people go, you
Yeah.
know, and it's not good. But all the way down is not good either, because like
Why not just make it 10? Well, because it's 11.
it goes up
Because it
to
goes
11.
to 11.
You know, what? Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it.
Oh man, Spinal Tap 2 came out.
I haven't seen
when
it.
the same day or the day before our album dropped.
Yeah,
Nice.
talk
Like,
about
this
things
is
that make me hate people today. Rob Reiner, fuck, man.
I know, man.
That
one was-
sucked.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah. And Trump's just as big of a fucking shitbag for making his stupid ass fucking comments after that shit too.
I know, right?
Bro,
What-
like fucking shut the fuck up, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that's the one thing. It's like the decorum of a president. If it doesn't
Right.
exist, then what would you know?
Well, just some decency, man. Like, even talking like
It doesn't
I'm,
even should be like a decorum of a decent human. Yeah.
well,
exactly.
decent. You're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a long way away from that. But like,
Speaking of
even the
ego.
panel, you know, it's like, be decent. You know what I mean? Like, these comedians just got up here to do that. Like, at least be decent, unless they're a total shithead
Right.
and are combative and aggressive
Yeah.
or whatever. Then get them, you know, give them some shit. But I don't know. We just all need some decency. Definitely from our president would be cool.
I mean, Yeah, well, dude, dude, it's the whole fucking charade. Like, it's all bullshit.
It is.
And it's all BlackRock and Vanguard. They own everything. Yeah. So
Yeah.
whatever your opinions are, it's like,
All I know is that I don't know nothing, but it's all pretty fucked.
BlackRock and Vanguard.
I just think we should all just be nice to each other, you know,
Yeah.
and stay off the internet a little more, just a little bit.
I mean, also just turn your perspective inwards a little bit less, or more, a little bit more, and
Yeah.
and stop having it outward as much.
Yeah.
Try and view your actions and your opinions and stuff from the opposite perspective. Like that was something I did. Like I like did a little debate in high school, and like the whole thing was like preparing against what the opposition was going to say and what they
Right.
were going to do. And
So then you
I
have
took
to write
that
down
as
their
is debate.
points.
exactly as is debate, you know,
You
and
have
like
to think as them.
applying that to real life of like, well, you know, I think this, but you know, what would be an argument against that, and trying to think more of like, you know, the whole picture to, you know, affirm my own beliefs, but also, you know, figure out, you know, where my beliefs come from.
And it turns out if you think about it at all, you realize, oh,
I'm pretty dumb. Yeah.
well, and it's like they may have a point here, you know? It's like,
All I can think is old school when he like he almost passes out. He's like, "That's how you debate. That's how you debate." Dude. I fucking love that movie.
is that nicotine?
This one is.
Oh,
Do you want
what's that one? No,
That one's.
yeah, great.
It's something
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
nicotine.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. No, dude. To me, what were we talking about?
Well, you said looking inward.
Oh yes, thank you. That's
Human,
What-
human
what kind of
decency and
in-
Rob
what kind of
Reiner and
inward?
all that.
Well, it's like there's people.
You don't
there's
say the
people
N-word.
that
Do you?
Nilla. It's the new one for vanilla. Yo, what's up, my Nilla?
You can look inward, just
Nilla's-
don't say
Nilla's
inward.
crazy. No. I think the inward. So there's people that life happens to them, and there's people that life happens for them, right? So the people I feel like that generally probably that life happens for them are the ones that are kind of got the correct, you know, like
Right.
just
Mindset.
directional of like their versus the ones that are life's happening to them. They're the ones that are always saying, "Oh, it's somebody else did this. This is
Right.
that's an external locus of control." So I think emotional intelligence, like if everyone just understood a little bit more about themselves, they can relate to other people a little better.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not looking good out there.
Well, you have literal demons, right? I said this already. There are fucking demons, dude. And it's like there's nothing you can do to change some people. They're gonna be evil, and it's like you just have to accept that and just get them away from you.
Sure, yeah.
Ultimately,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. It's like I want to like change hearts and minds, but I also like I'm a realist. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have illusions about, you know, like some people are gonna think this, some people are gonna think that. Whatever, you know, whatever the reasons you are thinking this, it's like if we're in a disagreement, okay,
Yeah.
like I'm not going to convince you, you're not going to convince me, probably. Like, I mean, but I'm also open to the idea of changing my mind if I presented with a compelling enough argument for changing it.
And that's all anybody needs to
That's
try.
debate, baby.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because
Yeah.
if there's somebody that's like the total opposite of me and I can't stand them, whatever, it's like just thinking like if I was them, I'd probably believe what they believe too, because
Yeah.
whatever they experienced and however they were raised, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
but you can find commonality if you can just talk to each other, you know.
I mean,
And
it's,
people aren't talking to each other; they're talking to
At-
bots on Facebook.
they're talking at, or they're waiting to talk.
Yeah,
they're not
for
listening.
sure.
Like we said that before. Listening is part of good making music. It's like to be a good musician is to listen.
Yep.
It's like to be a good community member is to listen, is to not just want to talk all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that it's this me
Yeah.
culture of like this. What it was this about me is like Ricky Gervais. I think like why. What makes you think like you have the right to not be offended?
Right.
Or like, you know, like something to that effect. I love Ricky Gervais,
Yeah.
but like his 2020 Golden Globes appearance is the all-timer. It's the
That was
all-timer,
great.
dude.
It was really good.
It was so fucking good, dude. Just like, right. And then like that's where I'm like, I found out some people go, Tom Hanks. I'm like, oh, Tom, you should be laughing, Tom. Why are you making a weird face?
Yeah.
You should be laughing, Tom. That was funny, Tom.
It's 'cause he's
anybody that's not doing weird stuff would be laughing, Tom.
Tom Hanks is in the inner circle.
I'm
that's
so
why.
mad that I'm like, fuck. Because I'm like, I think that's a lot of people too with like the Epstein shit. It's like, I don't want to know who it is. You know, like you just don't, you don't want to live
I
in
don't
that
want
world.
this to taint my perspective.
You're-
Like
yeah,
I don't
you're-
want to watch Forrest Gump and be bummed out the entire time. So.
Force, dude. Yeah, bro. It's
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You
You
never-
never know what's gonna get redacted.
you know, dude. The first rule of Fight Club, No. Dude. Yeah, it's crazy. I think that's a big part of this. Like they you know have the whatever on the blackmail on probably a lot of people that
yeah.
are in the entertainment world. So
I
he's
just
like,
I want to go back to not knowing about any of this.
right.
You know, it's so bad that it's like I'm glad we know, but I'm also
It's like-
maybe not glad. It's,
Yeah.
you know,
Just the
Ignorance
turbulence
is-
that it kicks up and that ignorance is bliss attitude.
Well, yeah, and it's like, of
yeah.
course, the people with this much power are doing all these things, and how you know, it's just like, of course, that's how people would do things.
The
you know?
eating people was new. I was like, that one.
And
Would
you
not
know,
have guessed that. Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that. But if they're lizards,
You can't throw conspiracies out the window.
Because like humans eating humans, that gives you prion disease. So you should probably not do that.
yeah, well, I wasn't planning on it. No,
So
ever.
I'm like, if they're not human though, then
Yeah.
eating humans would be probably
I
normal for
dude,
them.
I order boneless chicken wings because I don't want to like think about.
You don't want the thought of like, hey, this used to be a thing.
Yeah,
that,
it's
there
kinda
were
weird.
bones for it.
I'm not gonna eat I'll eat a boneless human.
You might have already ate a person, bro.
Lemon pepper boneless human. I would try it.
Human tacos.
There's a conspiracy in LA that there's a human flesh restaurant that's like super underground, that like special invite to.
bro, it's not a
Which
conspiracy,
I
dog.
don't-
That's not a conspiracy,
Yeah.
dude.
Great punk band.
That's
name,
not
though.
a human meat factory.
What did you say? It was a human.
There's like a human flesh restaurant.
human flesh restaurant.
Yeah.
Welcome to.
I'm gonna add it to the list. Actually,
But if you think about it, here's the weird thing: human meat is technically the only real vegan meat. It's the only meat that could actually consent to being eaten. Think about that for a
Well,
minute.
because it was in
it
it was
could.
in the iTunes.
That doesn't mean it did.
agreement.
Did this person agree to be murdered for me to eat them? That's important for me to know.
Well, that's the technicality. It's technically the only real vegan meat.
Bro, how about don't eat people? Let's just not do that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, lizards. You're not fooling me.
Do you really think there's lizard people?
I mean, listen. The way the way it's going lately, they're like aliens and shit, and they're like blah blah blah,
And nobody cared.
And yeah,
Nobody cared. We're like,
that's how numb people are.
Right.
We're so numb.
it's
so all of it.
it's wild.
It's like
that nobody cares.
Yeah, right. Like
Even
this
I
was-
don't. I mean, like I was interested, but I'm like, whatever.
Right. Well, I'm like,
Whatever.
It's like one of those things where it's like, okay, like why now though? My question, why now? Because like if all of this is true and and Roswell was true the whole time, and Area 51 has been a real place the entire time, and Bob Lazar is telling the truth.
I wanted to play
Oh
this.
God, dude,
This is a
Fucking-
classic.
Fucking
Oh.
is that X-Files?
Yeah. I don't want to do too much of that. Or the
Okay, thank you for waiting. The president has asked me to come out and make a brief statement about the wire that just went out a couple minutes ago. To make things short, I will just confirm that yes, we do have a moon base, and yes, we are currently experiencing some bear problems.
Is this real?
Now I will open it up if there are
No,
any.
this
Oh,
is
okay.
this is a sketch group.
Honestly, that looks like somebody they would hire just to,
New York Times.
Yes. I have a 11-part question.
I'm sorry, I only have time for 2.
All right, let me get this straight. So the United States government is admitting that we do have a moon base and that there is a bear problem on said moon base.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, follow-up question. Are you with us?
No, we are not, and I would like to remind everyone to keep the language civilized. This is the White House.
Excuse me, Mr. Secretary, Bob Daniels, Newsweek.
Mr. Daniels.
How long have we had the moon base? And are these bears Earth bears, or are they from the moon?
I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to
bears.
disclose how
Another
long
great
we've had
band.
this moon base at this time. We do believe these to be Earth bears. We have no reason to believe these to be lunar bears or
So
even
who is this
Saturn
again?
bears.
What is this?
Todd Albright.
This is the
PBS,
Whitest Kids You Know sketch group.
There's Saturn bears.
I am also not at liberty to go into the various types
did this
of
come
woodland
out?
life forms
like
on
early
Saturn
2000s.
or any of the other 12 planets.
In the
9
year
planets.
2000.
Right.
Bro.
I've said too much already. What I can show you is the images that have been beamed down to us from the Odyssey satellite system just a couple hours ago. This is the view out of the front door of the United
Well, they
States
say we
secret
just went
moon
back to the
base.
moon,
This was taken
or orbited
yesterday
it.
before we discovered the bear
You
problem.
know that, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
You
this
believe
one
that?
was taken just a couple hours ago. So, as you can
I have no
see,
reason not to.
bears everywhere.
Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President.
Dude, you can pause that, bro.
I wanted to get to
Guns and
the
motorcycles.
punchline.
We believe they may be involved in some sort of intergalactic drug cartel, perhaps affiliated with one of the interstellar wizard alliances.
Wizard alliances?
Yes, next question.
Just a thought, more of a shot in the dark, but we wouldn't happen to be invading Iran today, would we?
Oh, shit.
You got me.
I fell for it. I fell for it. You almost got away with that one.
No, I went too.
It's,
I went too far.
Apparently, Trump got bamboozled by Netanyahu in getting into that, and feels like he was told that it was going to be a quicker operation than it's been, and now they're tied up, and Iran is kicking a lot of asses over in that area. I mean, the Strait of Hormuz is closed. I mean, like why is it closed?
Yeah.
You know,
have no fucking
because America
idea.
can't open it. That's why.
Yeah.
Because it's that's the thing.
Good
Yeah.
Lord, man.
Bro, but like 9/11, that's another one. We're finally at a point too. I feel like that questioning it is now socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Like it was for like when I was coming out with this shit in like 07.
Yeah.
Dog, people would be like, "Fucking," like you're crazy. I'm like, Building 7, like this doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like NIST didn't even make a report about it until like 08. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like why?
Well, and what's crazy, like, that's, like, was it 07, the iPhone? 06?
08, I think was the iPhone.
So, I mean, like, there has been bad information out there, but just people didn't have as much information at all. You know what I mean? So they, whatever they saw on TV or in the newspaper, it's like,
Yeah. Well, and it's
so people have had time to become informed. I think there is some stuff out there that's there has to be bullshit.
Well,
stuff
there's
out
like
there, but
it's-
there
yeah.
is stuff that's probably true. It's like
The problem is that
We know so
the
much more.
bullshit is so well mixed in with the truth. So,
Yeah.
and in a lot of cases, they're very similar,
Right.
in terms of like ridiculousness,
Right.
Like you look at like for instance like Pizzagate from a little while ago, which that was all conspiracy and a hoax and like all that stuff. But then with the Epstein files getting released and how often pizza, the food, was being used as like a stand-in for pedophilia. Oh man, that might get us fucked up on YouTube saying that. Like you could see how.
well, this whole last several minutes be that.
Yeah.
on
We'll just
that.
say
It'll be
Pizza
okay.
Hut.
Yeah, but like you could see that, and like maybe someone who had seen the files like way back then would have inferred that there was actually a pedophilia ring going on at a pizza parlor, and not just putting the two and two together that they're using pizza as a code word sort of
Sure.
thing.
Yeah. Well, and
Pizza is
Dude.
my safe word. So
Bro,
it's
like-
ironic. That's weird.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
extra pepperoni.
just look at who profited. Look at who look at
big
who
pizza.
had the ability to pull it off. Because if you go watch Zeitgeist, it'll like break it down exactly for you how the Bushes could have pulled it off. Because his fucking brother was the head of the security company at the fucking World Trade Center.
That's wild. Bushes?
Yes, his brother
His
was the head of the
Jeb?
security. I don't think it was Jeb. I think it was one of the other Bushes. I don't know. Marvin maybe. But dude,
Marvin Bush.
I think maybe
Is that a person?
I could be. Yeah, I believe so. I could. I don't think I'm making this up. But one of the Bushes. But it's like, yeah, okay. So you had literal, and they were doing a bunch of renovations in the building. You see, there's firefighters that were on, like at the site, and it's documented. There's interviews like them talking about like molten steel, like a foundry, like in the rubble. How the fuck do you get molten steel from jet fuel? That 1 + 1 ain't equaling 2, motherfucker.
Yeah.
There was thermitic material found in the dust that's tested. Look at the crime scene. Look at the crime scene. They closed down the ground zero area and shipped all of it out to China. Right.
So that would have
Clean
had
it
to
up.
been in the building, I guess. Like that thermite or whatever you're talking about.
The idea is that I think that there could have been a collapse that started because of the actual jetliner that was made to be exacerbated by additional things. There were explosions in the fucking lobby. There's a ton of different witness testimonies of people talking about explosions in the fucking lobby happening. Yeah. How does that happen? There's a homeboy in Building 7 too. Explosions happening.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Wild. That one's.
And it's like if you look at it and you like the thing is people don't want to look at that and go, oh my God, they could do this. What didn't Hitler say? You make the lie so great like that people will believe it because it's too big. You know, that's how you create a Holocaust because nobody would want to. I would imagine most of the general population wasn't totally aware of what the regime was doing during that period of the war. It's like whatever's happening, most people are going to be fucking oblivious to it happening.
Sure.
Dude. So
yeah, or blissfully ignorant.
Well, maybe you
maybe
could
a
say
little
that.
both.
Yeah.
Oh, also that you just made me think of
Red Pill.
You just made me think of another band name, Holocaust Co.
Holocaust Co.
Holocaust Co.
Dude, I like
Shout out
Rainy
HEB.
Street Rippers. I'm big on that. Rainy Street Rippers.
Rainy Street Rippers. It sounds like a hot dog.
Dude, that's the
Hot dog
serial
truck.
killer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dog.
Still at large.
Still at large, bro.
Yeah.
Bodies keep popping up though, dude.
Really?
I think so.
Is it mostly gay fellas?
I don't.
Is
I
it like
is
a
that
Dahmer
just-
type, or is it?
I don't know. What I
think it's a
heard,
lot of dudes,
A lot of dudes.
which is like, how do people just end up in a river? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. Yeah, it's very odd for sure.
I mean, getting drunk and daring your friends to jump.
yeah, but
into
no,
the
but these
water
are
or
people that
something
are like 1 minute they're with their friends, the next minute they disappear,
Yeah.
and then they're in the river,
Yeah.
or in the lake.
Yeah.
It's Town Lake, motherfuckers, not Ladybird.
Yeah.
It's Town Lake, bitches.
Is it?
Yes.
It's not Ladybird?
No. It's Town Lake.
Why does that get so confused?
Well, because they renamed it, but it's Town Lake.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
the OGs of
I
Austin
gotcha.
call it Town Lake because that's
Yeah.
what it used to be called.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should still be called
Yeah.
because Lyndon Johnson was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
I heard he used to pull his dick out in cabinet meetings.
I
That
heard
sounds
that
about.
too.
That's presidential. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
Trump ain't pulling his dick out in cabinet meetings, dude.
We all know why. Clip it.
How big is it, Stormy? Come on, tell us.
Redacted.
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 Hey,
But it's a really small black line.
Yeah, that was one of the funnier South Park things from recently when they just showed his dick. It was hilarious.
Dude, all of that is so
All the
funny.
last two seasons.
The little tiny JD Vance. That's because it's model. It's
Tonto or from Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
dude. I like cry like laughing like a little kid every time he like comes in.
Dude.
Hey, boss.
Hey, Bouth.
What are you doing? Why are you
talking to your comrade?
I love that show is doing that,
Yeah. Still,
and
yeah.
like I'm
So-
sure they're getting like dealing with it, right? Like they
Oh,
have
I'm
to
sure,
be getting
yeah.
like legal
Oh, I'm
stuff
sure.
from all that, but like they are just not missing any punches,
No. Yeah. And fuck you,
and
commies.
we need it. We need it.
Fuck the commies, dude. Trying
We
to
need
like
to-
censor shit.
Yeah.
Matt and Trey are one of my favorite comedy duos to have ever
Oh, yeah.
done it. They know how to do it. They're fucking
It's so great.
hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
wild they've been around as long as they have too, but it's
Yeah.
like they've been because it's kind of like Eminem, you know. It's like whatever he does, it's like he's always been offending people
Yeah.
since the beginning. So they've been the same. Like they were offending
it-
people from the start, and they've never stopped offending. And it's like, yes, that's necessary because if we're offending people, we're touching onto something that's got some kind of significance, and clearly there's needs to be humor injected here if people are
Yeah.
getting this
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
people have said it a ton, but like
Their fucks are
a
too
huge
high.
part,
Yeah.
a huge part of their longevity is the fact that they're equal opportunity offenders. They'll make fun of both sides. Like, look at their episode on like pro-war conservatives versus like anti-war protest like
Yeah.
liberals, and like the whole like that was like what their 250th. No, they've been like the 100th
and that's why
episode or something.
they're revered, and like an SNL that's gone so far left. It's like you have to be willing to shit on everybody
Because
equally.
it just becomes unpleasant and
Yeah.
unwatchable. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, what are we doing?
Bro.
Like,
Dude, what's his face as Bill Clinton back in the 90s? Daryl Hammond, dude. Some of the funniest fucking sketches were him as Bill Clinton, dude. I mean, like, and it's like, yeah.
dude, and Will Ferrell as W.
Oh, bro.
That was great because it was not good.
Yeah.
it was just
funny.
perfect. It was
Yeah.
just very
The axis of
funny.
evil. Like, again, Iran, Iraq, and one of the Koreas.
Because it's like that version of Bush
one of those Koreans.
is what
Yeah.
it's like replaced the real one in my memory. You know, it's
Bro.
like
Yeah.
all of those times.
He did a whole separate Bush thing too. That he
Oh, right,
really,
yeah.
he was. It's. Oh, hey, you caught me mending my fences.
Have you seen the new Larry David show?
No. What's it called?
Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of Unhappiness.
That's
It's very funny.
very
like,
Larry David.
I was like,
Very
I'm
Larry.
gonna give it a shot, but like the opening scene is Obama like giving this like dialogue, and there's like these replica in the background, like almost like wax figures or whatever. But Larry is one of them, you know. But like, he's like really back there, and he's like saying a bunch of stuff about basically Larry, and it's just great. And then he puts himself into historic scenes and just fucks it up, and it's really funny.
Nice.
Like next to Rosa Parks on the bus,
Bro,
to the point where she gets up and moves to the back because she's like, "Oh my god,
This fucking guy
Yeah.
won't shut
It's
the fuck
really
up.
funny."
it's good. It's like Mel Brooks-ish
Yeah,
vibe for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Bro.
I love that he's still doing it.
Yeah, no, I
Larry,
mean,
you know,
you have to. I mean, like,
and it's
those
good.
people are.
and it's good actually.
Yeah, like the comedy, even Bill
pretty-
Maher, you know,
pretty good.
like he's a necessary thing, I think, like for, you know, just it's a you know a perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, for sure, bro.
it is a perspective.
It's
We got to have all the perspective.
we all have one.
Yeah,
Most of us are full of shit,
yeah.
but also like don't make claims to being like the righteous. As long as you're not going to try to morally pedestalize yourself over me in some way, or tell me that a thing I like, just try to like make character implications or insinuations. I don't know what you say.
Yeah.
I'm good. But the moment you start trying to tell me how I, needed to, like, that's where,
It doesn't
fuck
work.
out of
Man.
here.
It messes
Fuck
with
outta here.
the whole way relationships and communication work.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't really put up with that
Yeah.
anymore. You know,
No, dude, it's
like, see you later.
yeah,
Talk
that's to
somebody
me
else.
the I fuck with people that are like open energy and
Yeah.
like can vibe with perspectives other than
Oh, for
just their
sure.
own, and not
Like-
be challenged or feel inferior because of whatever, like you need
Dude.
to work your shit out. Stop being so emotional.
I like exploring ideas. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe every conspiracy that's out there, but
Sure.
like I want to know about
But
it.
I
want
don't
to hear about it.
But if I hear it's a conspiracy, I don't just not believe it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people, it's a conspiracy. I'm not even going to examine
Right.
because I've already shut. Then they're doing a good job. The CIA did their job
Right.
properly. Good job,
Yeah.
CIA. If that's what you think, because
Sure.
that's what they want.
Well, exactly. And
Yeah.
people want to feel safe, and so they want to know for certain.
To be safe
and
is
to question is to
know-
be scared.
Yeah,
to,
like-
to them, you know.
to see the farm is to leave the farm, is really what it is. And so to be aware of like the fact that you're a cog in this big system that is not serving you, and by being a silent participant, you're creating the demise of not just yourself but everyone.
Yep.
You have to be the representative that's like, I stand in opposition of whatever, even if it's just me saying things, and versus like I don't have to go protest or anything. I just
It's all control, you know.
yeah.
It's all control and conditioning of people.
Yeah.
And that's real for sure. I mean, there's no way that's not real.
yeah, I know, and it's people they want to like believe that there's not a war going on for your mind, but there really is,
Oh,
and
man.
it's information warfare. So,
And it's got a dollar value.
and they're trying to tell you you're too dumb to even know what is right for you to understand. Like,
Yeah.
this is censorship for you.
Make sure you keep watching American Idol, folks.
Yeah, right. Dude, I think we're out of time here because we, got
My watch beeped
so
at
mu-
me, but I think
Yeah.
it told me to stand
This
up.
was a fun one, man, dude.
Yeah.
I told you, bro.
fun.
We this was definitely like a good conversation that I enjoyed
Yeah.
the good flow with you, man. I'm
Thanks.
appreciative for you.
We covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, and if
all
you're
over the
if you're
place.
still here with us listening, and you're in Austin, Saxon on Mondays.
that's
Catch
right.
the West Texas Exiles.
That's right.
Out there, and dude, Daniel, you're we appreciate your time, brother, and
Thanks.
we'll hopefully see you again, man. Yeah, because yeah.